Is my... Oh, my mic is gonna work. I got very paranoid. Let me turn the music down. I got very paranoid that my mic wasn't gonna work because I forgot that I had moved some stuff around, and then whenever I move anything, my mic is always the first thing to freak out and stop working. I am a couple minutes late. I'm also like 4 days late to stream. Don't worry. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. Um, I was troubleshooting. Okay, so here's what's annoying me right now about my technical difficulties that I have been grappling with. I turned it down too low. I'm looking at my levels. Be a better volume. And bump it. Like that. Okay, you should be able to... Okay, that should be a better... Actually, that's a little bit too much. Okay, yeah, okay. That should be a good volume for the music, I think. If it's too loud or too quiet, let me know. So... Here's what is annoying me right now with my new internet setup. In order to connect my VTuber, I have to unplug my Ethernet cable. And it is driving me nuts. It'll work once it's connected. I can plug my Ethernet back in and then it'll work. But this is the weird, stupid solution that's like, it's working, so we're doing it for now, but oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Because I opened everything up, and I was like, god damn it, it's not connecting again. And Gihan was like, unplug your Ethernet and then connect it when it's on Wi-Fi. And I was like, am I gonna have to do that every time? And he was like, maybe for now. So I unplugged my Ethernet, VTube Studio connected. I was like, okay, that's nice. I plug my Ethernet back in, open up VBridger, same thing happens. And I'm like, ah, dang it. I forgot that both of them require Wi-Fi, which is, again, I was just, my last ISP, this wasn't a thing. I don't know why this is specifically a thing with this specific ISP, where this internet doesn't accept the Ethernet as a real form of internet. I have to use Wi-Fi in order to get my devices to connect to each other, but once they're connected, I can plug in the Ethernet and be fine. But it is annoying me, and I am dealing with it. My upload speed and my download speed are both not what I want them to be right now, and quite frankly... Okay, so here's the thing. I'll lay out the numbers in American dollars. What was I gonna say? My previous ISP, I was paying $50 a month for a 300 megabit per second download speed plan. It was 300 download up to 10 upload for $50. And I was like, that's not as fast as I would want it to be, but it's acceptable. I can stream off of that. It's fine. Because I'm still mourning the loss of fiber ever since we moved, and there's no fiber on the street. But the issue that I was having with that ISP was that I was getting bottlenecked by everybody else on my street that was using the same provider. And I was like, I need to be using a different provider that not everyone else is using, or I need to get off of a PON and get onto like a closed network. So I swapped. I was recommended to swap to the second ISP because they don't use a PON. It's an individualized network. So what I'm paying for, this like 300 megabit download and 10 megabit upload, it all goes to me, and I don't have to share it with anybody on my street. Because, fun fact, most ISPs do that. So, like, if you're paying for, 310, something like that, you're sharing it with everyone in your area. Which is why when more people are online, like during heavier traffic times of the day, your internet might get slower. That's why that happens. So I was like, okay, well, apparently too many people on the street use that ISP. So I swapped over to one where it's not shared with anybody, it's just your own individual one. I'm now paying $65 a month for the same thing, 310. The previous ISP, so for both of them, 310, 300 download, 10 upload. Also, hi to everybody. I always say hi to everybody after I'm done with my rant so I don't lose my train of thought. Bear with me. 300 download, 10 upload. $50 a month for the first one, $65 for the second one. For the first one, I was getting speeds closer to like... I think my download was pretty consistently around 300, and my upload would be like 100. And I was like, I don't know why my upload is so high, but the thing is that once people would, like, it would hit that higher traffic time of the day, it would drop from 100 to like 2. And I was like, okay, this is completely like not acceptable. I can't, because I couldn't stream off of 2. That's why my streams were freezing and disconnecting, because 2 megabit per second is not enough upload speed. So, I was like, the speeds I was getting were nice when they worked, but the thing was that they weren't consistent. So this new ISP, $15 more expensive, but it's supposed to be more consistent. Now, my download speed is 100, and it's pretty consistently stayed at around 80 to 130. And my upload speed is like 10. I've seen it go from like 7-ish. I've seen it jump up to like 20. So, but it hasn't really dropped under 7. Alex, thank you so much for the resub. How you doing? Welcome in. I'm complaining about my internet. Also, I fixed my stream labels thing so I can actually see I can see people's subscribes now. Because that was also broken for a while. I had to uninstall and reinstall it, but it's working now. But hi Owl, and hi Oni, and hi Deltora, and hi Jade, and hi Tassili, and hi Alex, and hi Smash, and I think that's everybody. Lore was here earlier, and he said, I saw the furry RT, and then hasn't said anything since, and I'm concerned. I think they killed him. I think they got him. You're not a static image today? I know, I'm working today. I had to, I had to replace my, so pretty much, what if I deleted your account? What if I deleted your account? What then, huh? What then? I'm driving, it's okay, driver safe. So, here's what was happening. Here's why nothing was working. My devices were not communicating with each other, so, they were, but it was no, it's a stupid redeem that everybody loves to do when I'm talking. It happens all the time. So my devices weren't able to communicate. So to run the VTuber model, I have to connect my phone to my computer wirelessly, to be able to connect VTube Studio to my phone, to connect my phone to VBridger, and to connect VBridger to VTube Studio. So it's a triangle, right? None of those devices were communicating. They would not listen to each other. And the reason was because I was on Ethernet. And apparently this new ISP that I have, was, like, for some reason, if I'm on Ethernet, it does not recognize the device. It only recognizes the device if the device is on Wi-Fi. So, what I've had to do is get a Wi-Fi adapter, and when I want to start my stream, I have to unplug my Ethernet, connect VTube Studio to my phone, connect my phone to VBridger, connect VBridger to VTube Studio, and then plug my Ethernet back in. It's so stupid. It's so stupid because I'm paying $15 more than my old ISP for this, and it's not even that good. My download speed is a third of what it used to be, and I'm paying for the same plan. I'm paying for 300. I'm getting like 100. My upload speed is about the same. My upload speed is fine. My upload speed is not great, but it's good enough. And it's consistent. That's why I dropped my old ISP, because whenever people would come home from work, my upload speed would drop to like 2 megabit per second upload speed, and I couldn't stream. And it was driving me nuts, and they're still emailing me trying to get me to come back, and I'm losing my mind. But yeah, so we're working. It's scuffed, but we're working, and that's what matters. I'm very happy that things are at least functional. Also, I have a pot roast cooking right now and it smells very good. I can smell it from the kitchen downstairs. And Muso, welcome in. How you doing? And Spriter, how you guys doing? Welcome in. I'm so happy to be streaming. I had a bit of a rough time, but I'm back. We're back. We're back for the most part. It is a hassle and it is bogus. Any new spiders? Yes. I mopped the floor today. There's a reason why your stream is a scuff. Does it have a scuff tag? Who did that? I didn't do that. I don't know. Maybe I did. Tessa? Hello, Tessa. Wait, let me hydrate. Okay. Flying right now to get pot roast. It's a pork pot roast. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm drinking my oiter. It smells really good. Also, fun fact, my crock pot only works on the high setting. For some reason, my low setting is broken. So I'm cooking it on high. And I've been cooking it since like 11:30, I think. So it's probably done, but I'm just gonna wait for Gihan to get home, because that should be soon-ish. But yes, I do have a new spider. I was mopping the floor, and I have a lot of the surfaces, like the lower surfaces of my house, have had like spider webs and cobwebs on them recently. So I was trying to kind of get at them with the mop a little bit and the pine sol. I figured spiders probably wouldn't be too much of a fan of me destroying their webs with pine sol. And so I was going along the baseboards, and then a spider like jumped out from under the mop and onto like the baseboard trim. And I freaked out because it startled me, and I did not kill it because I was literally in the middle of mopping, and I was like, that's just gonna be somebody else's problem. And by somebody else, I mean either that spider leaves and I'm safe, or Gihan finds it and kills it. And so I just kind of wiped all the baseboards down with the pine sol mop, and I sprayed some of I found my peppermint! I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I have this peppermint essential oil spray, where it's just peppermint essential oil and water diluted in a spray bottle. And whenever bugs try to have a little attitude with me, I spray all of the entryways with it. And so I found that recently. I bought another bottle because I couldn't find this stupid bottle. So I bought another bottle, and I was gonna make another thing, like I was gonna buy more essential oil, yada yada yada, and then I went home 5 minutes later and found the bottle, and I was like, oh, okay, so now I just have an extra bottle. And that was the last we saw, Blue, and then I needed more, so I have an adequate amount of self-defense Windex. They were just both upstairs at the time, and I was downstairs, because our first floor is all the, like, wood flooring, and our second floor is all carpet, so I don't mop the carpet. I've arrived. Welcome in, Vivid. I hope you're having a good day. It's gonna be a future you problem is what it- No, 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 no. That's what husbands are for. That's what husbands are for. 2 miles left on the highway. Now I hit traffic. It's okay. You're almost home. You're almost there. A little bit anxious about art fight this year. I'm gonna miss a week of it because I'll be out of town on my birthday on the 8th. That's okay. That's okay. You don't have to do art fight all the time. Every year, art fight comes around, and every single artist I know does it, except for me and Gihan. I thought you were American. No, Muso's from Brazil. And he's close enough to smell my pot roast, apparently. It's a pork pot roast because the pork was cheaper than the beef. I usually do the beef pot roast, but I'm saving money. Spider on my shoe. Dude, my biggest... I would say it's an irrational fear, but it's not really that irrational of a fear, but bugs in my shoes. Like, I'm at the point where I'm about to start storing, like, cedar blocks or something, like, in my closet. I've never had a bug in my shoe. I'm just so afraid of there being one, that I'm like, I'm gonna start like putting cedar blocks in my shoes or something just to like make sure that nobody's in there. My character growth was going, bruh, it's, yeah, no, I'm not a bruh when bug type of person. But there have been quite a bit of spider webs recently. So I'm trying to be more on top of it, because the best way to deter spiders is to constantly mess up their webs. I used to get a pork butt and make pulled pork in a crock pot. Ooh, I love slow roasted pork. Here's my funny, okay. My thought about pork that I had this thought when I was the other day, Gihan and I were talking about Cuban like lechon, slow roasted pork, and I realized my toxic trait is that I think if somebody doesn't like pork, it's because they only have eaten American pork. Because, like, I can totally understand not liking, like, a pork chop or something like that. Like, just, you know. But I realized that so many nationalities have pork dishes. Like, my husband's nationality and my nationality are, like, signature dish both involve pork. And we're from entirely different parts of the world. We're different races. But both of us have a very pork-centric, like, cuisine. Like, for me being schnitzel. Like, schnitzel, traditionally, it's made with veal, but veal is expensive, and so a lot of places will do pork instead. I love pork schnitzel, but, like, we were thinking about Cuban pulled pork, like slow roasted Cuban pork, how good that is. I was thinking about like German schnitzel. I was thinking about Vietnamese thịt nướng, and I was like, these are like vastly different parts of the world in which, and they make the pork vastly different ways too, with insane amounts of like the Vietnamese pork is very heavily marinated, and our German schnitzel, like, we don't marinate it. You might slather it in like a Jaeger sauce or something, but it's just it's just a fried pork cutlet. But yeah, I realized, I was like, I feel like people who don't like pork just haven't tried the right pork yet. Just because, and the only reason I say that is because there's so many different types of pork, and the cook method and sauce and marination and things like that drastically changes it. And so, like, there's so many different types of pork, it's like you wouldn't even know it's pork, and so on. But I can totally see, like, not liking a pork chop or something. But also, have fun watching your performative artistic incel but romantic movie with Sochi. Romantic's debatable. Debatable. This is a Raoul household. Owl hasn't seen this movie. He doesn't know what I'm talking about, but this is a Raoul household, and that'll make sense to you one day. And by one day, I mean in about 2 hours. The spider gonna be like, we eating pot roast tonight. No, the spider is not eating anything. It was by the front door, so I'm just hoping that it just, you know, vacated the premises. It was like, okay, this whole place, so spiders don't like a lot of strong smells, I learned. And so, or loud noises, and so I had the JBL on as I was mopping. You know, Pine Sol's very strong scent. I also put in a new Glade plugin, and then I sprayed my peppermint spray, and so I was like, I'm thinking that the spider was like, you know what, this place sucks ass, I'm out of here, and he's just gonna go back out the way he came. I made it a very unfriendly environment. I kicked him off my Animal Crossing island. Speaking of gaming, I've been playing Pokopia. That's been my thing recently in the last, like, week. I'm having a great time with it. I think I'm having more fun than I thought I would. Because it's just like, but here's the thing, I don't even know if I'm having fun. I'm just like, I'm doing stuff, and so I just keep doing stuff, and I just keep going and keep doing stuff. There's so much stuff to do in the game that it's like, you know, my tasks keep piling up, and I just keep doing them. And, so I was like, am I having fun? I don't know, but I am playing this game a lot. I'm having a good time though, I think. There's a lot of references to a lot of like older Pokemon games. And it makes me like nostalgic. And I won't spoil anything just in case people haven't played Pokopia and they want to, but there's a lot of fun references to like things that you know about if you've played, you know, the original games. And I'm like, oh, this is cute. And it's definitely, I think the thing that's funny is that they knew what they were doing with it. They knew their target audience was going to be women, because there's a specific area in the game that you can go to where the main objective is to get all of the evolutions. And I was like, yeah, they knew what they were doing. But it is like a late game thing, but it's like that's kind of the whole point of that area is you run into an Eevee and the Eevee's like, can you help me bring my friends back? And you have to make a bunch of different Eevee habitats by doing a bunch of different challenges. And I'm like, yeah. Because the first one that you can get, like the easiest one to acquire, is Sylveon. And I'm like, yeah, no, they knew. They knew what they were doing. I almost have one more mile on the highway. You're almost home. You're so close. That's one thing I'm grateful for living in Redacted, is that we don't have that much traffic. It has gotten worse in the last couple of years, and there are places where there is traffic. It's just a handful of roads that get a little congested, but not really the highway. Like, I've never experienced severe traffic on the highways here. There's one road here where it's only like a 2-lane road, but there is so much stuff on that street that it's very busy all the time. And I'm like, they need to like expand this or something. But the traffic has never been too bad, which is quite nice. Why do I have so many pings? Oh, it's because of it's because of Gold. Gold keeps rescheduling his streams. I'm driving on I-4 and 192 in Orlando, no traffic. No, literally, I grew up, I learned how to drive in Orlando, Florida. And then I moved to Savannah, Georgia, which is... Okay, here's the problem with I-4. The problem with I-4 is that it is chock full of tourists who don't know local road laws. And seem to have no sense of self-preservation. It is constantly congested with tourists that are trying to go to Disney World and all of the entertainment areas, and none of them know how to drive. That's the big issue that I had with I-4. I moved to Savannah, Georgia, and the main issue that Savannah had is that Savannah is a very, very old town. It is the 13th colony of the United States. Not a lot of people know that. Fun fact. So Savannah is a very, very old town. The roads reflect that. There's a lot of squares. The roads were made for horse and buggy, not for car. But now car drive on road. So same issue. Also, SCAD is like scattered, pun, throughout downtown. So the college kids are trying to go everywhere. There's never parking, and for some reason, cars would just stop in the middle of the road. I don't know why, but they would just stop in the middle of the road, and then there would never be parking anywhere, because the roads were tiny. When somebody stops in the middle of the road, you can't go around them. The road is not big enough for that. The roads were really little, and so it was like cramped. It was just cramped. And then I moved to Los Angeles, California, which is, in my opinion, worst drivers I've ever seen. Because the issue with SoCal is that people actively drive like they are trying to kill you. If there's one, like in Orlando, it's a lot of like ignorant drivers where they're like, oh, they just don't know better. But in LA, it's like, no, they're driving like they are trying to run you off the road. Like, I'm the king of the street. That's pretty much exactly what was going on, and it was driving me nuts. But so like, the example that, like, the easiest example, and I'm sure other places do this too, but it was so bad in LA. You cannot use a turn signal in LA. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, people don't use their turn. No, you can't use a turn signal because you are never going to be able to turn. If you put a turn signal on, every single car in the world will try to floor it past you. And so at that point, you never have an opportunity to merge your lane, because there's a constant stream of cars speeding up to go past you. And it's like, hey, I'm indicating that I'm about to turn left. Like, I'm about to merge into the left lane. You should stay out of my blind spot. Why are you speeding up to go into my blind spot? This is what I mean by they're driving like they're trying to kill you. They're driving like they're trying to put you at an at-fault accident so they can get an insurance payout. That's how people in LA drive, and it drives me nuts. I've heard really bad things about Texas drivers. I've never driven in Texas, so I can't speak from experience. I will say the thing that's really funny to me is that we do have a lot of Texas, immigrants, if you will, people who move from Texas. They emigrate to, Redacted, and so what I have seen in our local community, before I even get into that, when I left LA and I moved to Redacted, I was like, oh my god, these are the nicest drivers I've ever experienced. It's almost to a fault. Like, it kind of bothers Gihan because people are so considerate here that they will hold up the rest of the traffic to let you go. And it's like, no, hang on. It's like, if we're inconveniencing like a dozen people, you guys just go ahead and go. I'll just get in the back. But they will like stop everyone to let you in, and it's really funny. Everyone drives like the speed limit. They drive very cautiously when it rains. Like everyone is super safe here. And I was like, wow, this is so nice, because that reduced a lot of traffic. It reduces the congestion when people drive safely. Like, the reason why speed limits exist is to reduce traffic. That's a fun fact if you haven't seen any of the videos that talk about this, that kind of study it. Also, my music definitely, well, it changed first of all, but it got loud. Let's put it back to the title theme. So, what was I saying about people being really nice? Shoot, I lost my train of thought! Damn it! What did I say? About them being really nice. I was like, yeah, before I even talk about that, yeah, they're all real nice here, yada yada yada. Train gone. Yep, train is gone. The thing that bothers me most of the time about out-nicing the others, they still don't know how a four-way stop works. I have seen that happen. I have seen that happen where everybody stops at a four-way stop and they're all flagging each other to go. I have seen that here. But trust me, I will take that over people actively trying to run you off the road any day. Oh yeah, I was talking about speeding and how speeding makes traffic worse. Because there's a ton of videos about it, but traffic exists because of people speeding. Because if you're all speeding, then you end up having to slam the brakes, which causes this kind of chain reaction of people slowing down, which leads to this congestion. If everyone is constantly driving the speed limit and, staying, what is it, 2 car lengths behind each other, then you don't get traffic. That traffic doesn't happen because everyone is staying equidistant. So if somebody starts to slow down, then the person behind them is 2 car lengths behind. They also start to slow down at a reasonable pace. But yeah, so very minimal traffic. Everybody was like drives really safe. And then in the last couple of years, I've seen people complaining in like local communities about how driving here sucks and these are the worst drivers in the world and and I'm like, no, oh my god, you guys have never lived anywhere else, because that's kind of the thing. Is a smaller town, as far as cities go, it's a smaller city, and so a lot of the people here are kind of sheltered. They haven't really lived in other places. I do the thing that's funny about where I live is that the only people who don't like it are the people who grew up here. People who move here love it. Like, people like me, I love living here, dude. I'm so happy. But the drivers here, easily the nicest drivers, the safest drivers, the best drivers that I've seen. And people have been complaining about how, you know, redacted drivers are literally the worst. And I'm like, no, no, no. The people you're complaining about are not the redacted drivers. It's the drivers from Texas who are moving here. It's 100%. It's the people who are moving from California and Texas to come here. It's them. It's not the redacted drivers. The redacted drivers are the safe ones. The locals are the safe ones. Because it's always somebody with a Texas license plate who's being the problem. And so, you know, I tell people to give credit where it's due. It's not the drivers from here. It's the drivers who moved here from other states. And, like, you're so close to getting it, right? Because it's like, oh, yeah, it's these Texan drivers are so bad. Driving in redacted is the worst. No, honey, driving in Texas is the worst. Just because we have a couple of Texans here doesn't mean that we are worse than Texas. Texas is still worse. But I could see Texas being pretty bad. I'm going to, until I drive there, assume that California's worse, just because of the fact that, like, I literally have almost been run off the road by Californians on several occasions, because they won't let you merge, dude. They won't let, so God forbid you need to take an exit. You have to get into the right lane so far back, because they are not going to let you into the right lane. They are not going to let you into any lane ever. So just stay in the lane that you came in on, and you'll be fine. But it's God, that pork pot roast smells really good. I told Tessa I was gonna go get a snack, and then I didn't. I started setting up my stream, and then things weren't working, and I was fixing them. In other news, I got a new mouse. I got mouse the long way, and I am rating it 4 out of 5 stars right now for mouse the long way, because so it's an ergonomic mouse, so it's the vertical mouse, the one that stands on its side, and it's a very nice blue color. I like that it's got a very soft click. I can't hear the click, but I can feel it, which is nice. And I like the texture of the material they used. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, it's got a good grip, while still feeling very smooth. So it's quite nice. I have one issue with this stupid mouse that is driving me crazy, because I didn't know that this was a thing until after I bought it, and I don't know if it's so bad that I'm gonna return it, because that's also a big hassle, but they added a nice, convenient feature onto this mouse. They describe it in the pamphlet as a feature, that the mouse will turn off after 5 minutes of use, or 5 minutes of inactivity, sorry. It is a smart sleep mode, that will make the mouse turn off if it has not been used in 5 minutes. That is driving me up the wall, because I go for long periods of time without using the mouse, because I'm either writing or drawing using either my keyboard or my tablet. And so every single time, I have to turn the stupid mouse on. And it's not that bad, I just have to click a button. Like, if you click a button, it'll just wake up the mouse. But clicking the button will still click the button. So, like, let's say I'm on Clip Studio, and I need to turn my mouse back on, because that's where the mouse last was. And I've got the pen tool up. I have to click the mouse to turn it on, and that will draw a dot on my screen. It'll draw a dot on the canvas, because it'll still register the click. Like, do one or the other. Like, if you're gonna have a sleep mode, then have the button you click just wake it up and not actually be active on the computer. It's driving me nuts. But I'm like, is it so bad that I'm gonna return the mouse, or am I just gonna get used to it? Because I'm like kind of building the habit of just grabbing the mouse and just clicking it. But as soon as I touch it, I just kind of drop a little click. We're gonna see if that's a habit that I can successfully develop, or if I'm going to lose my mind. Find out next episode. But other than that, it's been nice. I do keep knocking it over, because it is mouse the long way, and so it is much taller than a regular mouse. So I keep going to grab my mouse the way that you would for a regular mouse, but that's too low for my hand, and then I keep karate chopping it and knocking it over, which is kind of funny. But you know what? we're gonna see if I can get used to it, because I have carpal tunnel, and I figured an ergonomic mouse would probably be good for me. Like my controller, yeah, I need like a mouse. I need a mouse jiggler. You know, those things that people were getting during COVID, to like make their Slack not go to sleep or whatever. You should get mouse the wide way. I think that's just a regular mouse. I think that's just a regular one. Mouse the long way is when the mouse is upright. Mouse the wide way, I think, is the regular. Yo, what if I put it on its side and I started innovating? And I invent ergonomic mouse the wide way. A terrible idea. This is stupid. This is a stupid idea. This is dumb. Can you right click to wake it? That might bork it. I have been right clicking, just so that way it doesn't, so it doesn't draw a dot on my canvas. So I have been right clicking, which is better. That is an improvement. You know what I would like to do? Not have to click any buttons to wake up my mouse. I would like for my mouse to just be awake. I don't mind that being a feature as long as I can toggle it off. I want to be able to turn off that feature, or at least, like, you know, as you can with a computer, where you can change the duration of like how long before it goes to sleep, things like that. This is probably not going to come as a surprise after I say this, but my computer does not go to sleep. I have it turned to the setting where it does not go to sleep by itself. I put it to sleep myself. I get so annoyed by my devices turning off. My phone doesn't do it. I'm realizing now that I've turned off that setting on every device. My phone only turns off when I lock it. And my PC only goes to sleep when I turn it off. Otherwise, they will stay on indefinitely. Because it annoys me when they turn off. When I'm like, just because I was like, oh, I'm looking at it, but I'm not, you know, touching it. And then, oh, it's gonna turn off. No, I'm looking at it. A mouse that's long from left to right? Like, is it still tall? Is it still tall, but instead of, like, holding it, like, I wish I could show you my hands right now, because, like, if it's, like the ergonomic mouse, but rotated 90 degrees. So instead of, you know, like, how it's kind of parallel with your hand, you turn it so it's, like, perpendicular with your hand, and then you just turn your hand. And then we're just back to where we started, but with extra steps. Are we innovating, chat? Are we innovating? Feel like I have to please draw me holding mouse the long way. The wide way. Please draw me holding a mouse the wide way. This is a very important piece of fan art that needs to happen. Mouse the wide way. I would draw mouse the long way, but I'm streaming. Oh, okay, so speaking of, okay, and I'm gonna play Xenoblade, don't worry about it, guys, but I know I haven't streamed all week, and I streamed, like, once last week. I'm like, I gotta yap a little bit. I gotta get it out of my system a little bit. I have a lot of energy today. I'm very excited that I'm actually streaming, because, me not streaming has been a source of, or one of the sources of my crash out recently. I was like, I'm letting everybody, I was crying on the phone yesterday when Gihan was at work. I was like, I'm letting everybody down because I'm not streaming, and he was like, you're not letting anybody down, you're fine. I was like, they're all disappointed in me. I'll hydrate. I drink my order. Oh, I dare. Okay, so, I had this thought. Impressive, I know. She doesn't do that often. But I had a thought that I wanted to float past people to see what you guys think about it. I was thinking about having a week on stream where I want to challenge myself to stream like it's my 9 to 5. So I had the thought of, like, what if I streamed like 9 to 5 every day for like a week, for, you know, for like a work week. I don't know if I would do Wednesday. It's thinking, it's like, it might still be like a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday type of thing, but it's like, I don't know if I would do 9 to 5 or if I would do, like, cause I kind of want to do 9 to 5 for the the essence, the vibe of like, you know, stream like it's your 9 to 5 by literally streaming 9 to 5, but maybe it's like I stream, I don't know if I'd want to do 12 days, because here's the thing. I like ending a little bit early because I can cook dinner. I feel really bad when Gihon has to work 12 hours and then come home and cook dinner. I feel bad about that. So I've been kind of thinking about ending my streams earlier, like ending at like 6. So that way I have time to make dinner. So maybe it's something where it's like I stream 10 to 6. But then, you know, at that point, I might as well just be streaming 9 to 5. This is not a permanent thing. It would be something where it's like, I want to kind of train that muscle to see if maybe I can do it permanently. But I kind of wanted to challenge myself to see if I can, you know, like I said, stream like it's my 9 to 5, where I stream 9 to 5 every day. Have my classic, my all-American work week, but the work week in question is hanging out with you guys. And so what I would probably do is I'd probably yap for a couple hours in the morning, and then I'd probably draw for a couple hours, and then I'd play games. Like something like that, where I'd like either I draw for 4 hours, game for 4 hours, or I yap for 2, draw for 2, game for 4, yap for 4, game for 4, yap for 2, game for 6, so on and so forth. It would be a very casual schedule, I think, to keep me sane, because I think if I held myself to too rigid of a schedule while doing that, I think I would go crazy. So I think because here's the thing. So I know I'm all over the place right now. What I used to do, back in the olden days, back in ye old, when I was like 19 and streaming for the first time, I used to stream in the mornings. Some people might remember this. I used to be a morning streamer, and I actually really liked it because I would make a cup of coffee, and I would sit and I would stream for like 2 hours in the morning, where I just drank coffee and like yapped with people. I just hung out. We just talked, because I tend to have the most energy in the mornings. That's the thing, is that I'm one of those weird freaks that wakes up early and has the most energy in the morning. I have the most creative juices in the morning as well. So I think I'm more interesting of a person in the morning. By the end of the day, I'm just kind of fried. So I've been kind of missing, like, having my morning tea or my morning coffee and, like, yapping with people. And so I was like, maybe I need to bring that back. But I know that changing my schedule is a big thing, and then it cuts out a lot of people. I know also streaming that early would end up, making a lot of people not be able to make it because they'd either be sleeping or at their jobs. So I've been like kind of throwing the idea around a little bit, and I was curious as to what people like, what the kind of vibe was. My main issue with it is that there's no way that I could stream that wouldn't interfere with Tessa's stream time, and I try to be very mindful of my friends' schedules if my friends have consistent schedules. Because it's one thing if my friend is streaming like once, you know, they start doing a stream and it's like, oh, that's a time that like they're not normally on. It's like, that's whatever. But like Tessa streams like that 1 o'clock-ish to like 4-ish Monday to Friday every day, and she's been really consistent about that. And so I'm like, I try to avoid streaming during that 12 to 4 time, because I'm like, that's Tessa's time, she's been doing that, and I don't want to interfere with that. But if I were to do something where I was like, hashtag stream like it's your 9 to 5, I would have to do it during Tessa's time. There's no way, because that's in the middle of the day. So it's like, if I were to not do that, like if I were to avoid Tessa, I would have to either stream 4 p.m. to midnight, or I'd have to stream 4 a.m. to noon. And I was like, well, can't do those, even though I'm sure tons of you would still be there if I was streaming 4 p.m. to midnight. But I like to go to bed at 9:30, okay? I like to sleep at 9:30 and wake up at 7. It's healthy. It's great. I will never stop you from doing what you want. I know you want. That's the thing, because I know Tessa's gonna be like, hey, you do what you gotta do. Because I would say the same thing if somebody was like, oh, I want to do this stream thing, but it would have to be during Blue's time. I would say, you can do what you gotta do. But in my heart, I'd be like, but then you can't be on my stream. And then, what if my people are watching you instead? because that's what always happens to me. Blue After Dark. Nobody needs to see me at midnight. I streamed. I think the latest I streamed was like 3 in the morning. On the Forbidden app. Because that was when I was doing that really long stream. It was like an 18-hour stream, I think. And it was 3 in the morning and I was sitting on the floor eating a granola bar and speaking Japanese. that was because I had a lot of, okay, the context is I had a lot of Japanese viewers, and when I was streaming at 3 in the morning, that was like daytime for the Japanese viewers. So my audience was almost entirely consisting of Japanese people. And so they were teaching me words, and I was sitting on the floor eating a granola bar and practicing all the words that they were teaching me. I will never do that again. I will never do that again. I DM'd you my artist render. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm making an exception to my don't check Discord during stream rule because I really want to see this. Mouse the what? This is a really good drawing of a mouse, actually. He kind of ate. So does your hand go in the middle? So is it aerodynamic? What is the sell me on the width? Is it for aesthetic? Aerodynamics? Oh, now Laura's DMing me the furry. Oh no, you know what I think that is? Oh, I was gonna say, you know what I think that is, and then I looked over and I saw that there was a sticker that just said furry. I was gonna say, I think that's the girl from, Hell of a Boss or something. Okay, here's my toxic trait, guys. I don't know the difference between, Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel. They both look the same to me. I don't know which one is which. But there's like a hot wolf girl in one of those, and I was gonna say I think that sticker is like a silhouette of her, because it looks like this, like the hair, and the figure. Yeah, that's sorry, I'm not gonna look at the furry car. About a foot wide and 2. There is no purpose for the mouse the wide way. I'm home and only ran over 3 rocks. Why did you run over any rocks? But yeah, so all of that to say, I have been considering doing okay, here's one of the other reasons why. I know it is no secret that I have streamed like twice in the last like 5 weeks. And I feel really bad about that. And I know that you guys are like, take care of yourself and do what you gotta do. I feel so much like internal guilt because I disappointed myself. So I pretty much, earlier today, I gave myself affirmations. I was doing the dishes, and I was doing the dishes, and I was like, Gihan married a badass. He married a girl who gets it done. I don't lay down and take anything when it's happening to me. I fight back. And I was like, because he said, I forget what he said, but he said something similar to that yesterday. He said, I hope people know how incredible you are. Or he said, I hope people know that you're a stay-at-home wife because you're incredible. Because not just anybody can be a stay-at-home wife, because like, they have to be somebody worth working extra for. Because he works 60 hours a week to keep me at home. And he's like, I don't just do that. Like, I do that because you are worth it, because you have exuded the qualities of a go-getter, of a hard worker, and you can use those skills to take care of the home and to take care of yourself. And it kind of kicked me in the butt a little bit, because I was like, you know what? Yeah. I am a go-getter. I am the person who, like, I don't just lay down and take it when stuff happens to me. Like, I fight back. And I hadn't been doing a whole lot of fighting back lately. So I'm fighting back now, and here I am. So I was like, man, well, I haven't streamed in like you guys are so far behind on Blue stream time. And so I was wondering if I did something where I streamed 8 hours a day, like did a 9 to 5, like 4 or 5 days a week, something like that. Treated it like a 9 to 5 and just hung out with you guys all day. Would I go crazy? Possibly. Only one way to find out. And I think it's a muscle. That's the thing. I think a lot of people, you're not born with the ability to stream for 8+ hours and not be tired. Like, streaming, when I first started streaming, I was streaming for like 2 hours at a time, and that was taking a lot out of me. And then I worked my way up to streaming 4 hours, and now it's like I can go longer than 4 hours, but I don't, because it's like 8 o'clock by the time I'm ending. I'm like, yeah, it's getting late. But it's like it's a skill. It's a skill that you build up, is the ability to yap for long periods of time. Hi, Taxi! So I was like, I was kind of like, yeah, I kind of want to like build up my skills to be able to stream longer, to work up to streaming like 8 hours a day. And the way you do that is by practicing, is by actually doing it. So I'm debating challenging myself to do 1 week. 1 week of stream like it's my 9 to 5, where I stream from 9 to 5 every day. You guys are stuck with me for 8 hours, and I will yap, and I'll drink my coffee, and I'll draw, and I'll play games. The thing is, I don't know if I should wait until after the Xenoblade Marathon is the thing, because I did say that for the Xenoblade Marathon, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do Xenoblade and nothing else. But with this, it's like, I'm not playing Xenoblade 8 hours a day. I would like to actually yap and chill and, you know, yada yada yada. So I don't know yet. I'm still fleshing out those details, but I don't know if that's something where it's like, people were like, yeah, Blue, that would be a really good idea. I would totally, like, lurk as much as I can. Try to have you on during my lunch break. Yeah, see, that's kind of what that's what I'm looking for right now, is like is that something where it's like, people would be like, oh yeah, like, I would stop in. I love how I feel after I have my coffee, so I get it. Yeah, it's like, I feel, I get like 1 hour of energy a day, and it is about an hour after I wake up. So I wake up at like 7:30, and I'm like super awake from like 8 to 9. And then, then I start to tank. But that's the thing, so I think if I start my days, like, I think I could, it'd be a really good idea, because then I have background noise all day. Yeah, it's like stuff like that, where it's like, I don't know, I don't know if it's something where people are just like, yeah, no, I would not be watching you if you were streaming during my work hours, or, you know, things like that. Morning people scare me. I used to not be a morning person. When I was a teenager, I was like, you know, the going to bed at 2 a.m. and sleeping until 4 p.m. type of person. But waking up in the morning, but here's the thing. Waking up in the morning has to be paired with going to sleep early. That's the thing. And you go to sleep early by working your way. So, okay, so I like to go to sleep early, but this is not a skill that I was born with. I had a lot of really bad insomnia when I was in college, and I would lay awake for like 3 hours in bed and not be able to sleep. When I was younger, when I was like college age, that's what I was doing. And when I started working at the bar that I was working at, we were one of the early, like, we closed at like 1 a.m. So that was we were like one of the early ones. But so we closed at 1. I would have to do all the closing stuff, and so I would get off by 2. I'd, you know, grab a little bite, maybe yap with a bouncer from the club next to my house. Just kind of, I was friends with him. We would just chat. And, you know, go up to my apartment, get ready for bed, things like that. I would usually be going to bed around 3. And then I had 8 a.m. classes the next day. So, felt like garbage, but that's what I was doing. I was a chronic go to bed at 3 a.m. person because of my job. I would have to drink like Red Bull at work to stay awake, and then eventually it got to the point where it became easy for me to stay up late because I had built that habit. And then when I stopped doing that, I started taking so pretty much I quit my job because I was taking extra classes so that way I could graduate early. And so I quit my job so I'd have more time for that, right? And so now that I didn't have to stay up until 3 a.m., I started taking a vocal training class that my vocal coach was pretty much, she like taught us a lot about the human body and like how to the healthy habits that you should develop in order to have a healthy instrument. And one of the things that she was saying was like, you should go to bed early and wake up early. It's better for you that way. And I was like, well, I can't fall asleep before 3 a.m. because of my old schedule for work. And so she was like, just start at 3 a.m. and work your way backwards. So, start going to bed at 2:50 because it's like, 10 minutes, it doesn't make a difference. And then, so on and so forth. I'd start working it back by 10, 20 minutes at a time, slowly, until eventually I couldn't stay awake past 10 p.m. I was like falling asleep at 10. And ever since then, I've kind of always been like that. If I don't have to stay up late, I won't. I love to go to bed early. Also, oh, you guys are all in ad jail. Let me catch up with you. Should I be doing this during ad jail? I don't know. Hang on, I'm scrolling. Blue scares me. What? Because I enjoy going to sleep at 9:30 and waking up at 7. I love waking up with the sunrise. No one is allowed to stream during my work hours. See, that's what I was expecting. I was expecting people to be like, Blue, do not stream ever. We don't want you. That's what I was expecting. I wish I could sleep person. Yeah, that was definitely me in college when I had real bad insomnia. Not to brag, but getting married fixed that. Simple solution, guys, just get married. It fixed it because you release oxytocin when you are in physical contact with a loved one. Your brain releases oxytocin, and dopamine, and all the good stuff, and that helps, at least for women, that helps us relax. So I sleep a lot better when Gihan's around. I don't sleep too well when he's not. Always been a night owl, however, both kids are up early in the mornings, sometimes the nights are only time we get me too. Yeah, see, I think that's fair, where it's like, for you with your kids are up early in the morning. And I know how it is with kids, because it's like, oh, if you wanted to have morning time, or like me time in the morning, you'd have to be getting up at like 4 a.m. And that's ridiculous. I firmly believe in getting up with the sunrise. As the sun rises, so too shall I. So I totally understand staying up a little bit late. Especially because like your kids, their bedtimes are pretty early too. So you at least like, you get a little bit of time, like you already have some me time in the evening, so you can just extend that. Started trying melatonin gummies to help me sleep. Yeah, I did that. I took a lot of things to try to help me sleep. I don't remember if the melatonin gummies helped me. You know what did help me? It was a drink called NeuroSleep. And it's really hard to find neuro drinks anymore, but it was a drink called NeuroSleep, and it stopped switching to the Kingdom of Araya. Applications. Oh, sorry. I got distracted because I had an email and it was a convention telling me their applications are open. I don't remember how effective the melatonin gummies were. But I do know that NeuroSleep works on me. But yeah, my problem is that I have pretty bad sleep quality. I don't sleep that well. But I fall asleep a lot easier now, which is nice. It's kind of funny how my dad is an ultra morning person who gets up at 5 a.m. I turned out to be the opposite. Dude, it's kind of funny because I'm kind of the opposite again. So my parents sleep in. Whenever I visit my family, I'm the first one awake. My mom, I do not try to call my mother before 10 a.m. I know she is not awake before 10. And she's usually, like, if she's not working that day, she gets, and I'm visiting her, like, I'm visiting my parents, me and Gihan are already awake, we're out on the couch, we're having coffee, we're chilling, we're chatting, and my dad will come out of the bedroom at, like, 9 or 10, like 9:30 or 10, and he will beeline to the coffee machine, make a cup of coffee for my mom, and then vanish back into the bedroom, and then I won't see them for another, like, 30 minutes, or an hour, as my mom sits in bed and drinks her coffee. She will not, she's that classic, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. She, like, won't leave her bedroom. She will stay in there until, like, 11, and then she'll come out. But she also goes to sleep early, that's the thing about my mom. She goes to sleep at, like, 10. I drink water. I'm yapping too much. It's hurting my throat because I don't remember how to yap. She goes to bed at like 10 and then she gets out of bed at like 11. I love my mom. YouTube traffic being horrible. I like impressing myself, but with no subcontext or expectations because my life as a tech hobo guarantees I'm going to hell and leading leaf leads the way. What are you? I don't know what's going on over there, Sexy MP3 over on YouTube. I feel like I'm having an aneurysm at leading leaf leads the way. But welcome in. I know how to read. Very, very well. Very good at reading. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't fact check me. And welcome back from ad jail. I am catching up. Itachi, welcome in. Hello, hello. I need help finding this sleep medicine you call getting mar-eyed. I'm not sure where I acquired this remedy. Find a nice girl at church and settle down. Easy. Easy clap. Well, I guess for me it was on twitch.tv, but there is science behind it, so it's unfortunate that I'm not more helpful in that sense, but because yeah, there is science about like the release of oxytocin, and how that affects your sleep. Was that the door? I think it was. I think I hear him downstairs. Oh, I hear his joints cracking. Hi! I was trying to see if you were home and then I heard your joints cracking all the way up the stairs. Guys, he's back! He's back!
Oh, chat.
I was just talking about how it's easier to sleep when you're around because of the oxytocin.
Yeah.
How I used to be really bad insomniac. He falls asleep mid-sentence. I'm so serious. He falls asleep mid-sentence all the time. He falls asleep on his phone. He has dropped his phone on my face before because he fell asleep while watching TikToks. That happens. He falls asleep watching TikToks most days. He falls asleep mid-sentence. He falls asleep mid-prayer. And so for me, I listen to him snore until I fall asleep. But it only takes me like probably 30 minutes to fall asleep now, which is better than 3 hours, but it takes him about 1.5 seconds. It's not fair. The pork roast should be ready. You gotta shimmy it. You gotta do the fork. You gotta fork it.
Yeah.
And to make some rice. I haven't eaten either, so when you do that, you're bringing me a bowl.
Yeah.
Hooray! Is there anything else that I need to know while you're up here before you leave me? You looked like you wanted to say something. Come over here though, so I can.
Yeah, no. Which Carly was giving Sylvia some good advice.
Oh, that's good.
Carly said the same thing. Open up all the CBUs.
Not one at a time.
And then, yeah, and then I think Sylvia was like, yeah, but I can't. But then I won't be able to see like the parcel keys and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, you just take them out first. open up all the CPUs, and then put the keys in the parcel locker. Then like you just have them available.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. No, it's like I don't like I don't blame her. It's like it's a daunting task, especially if you get thrown to the wolves. Like, here you go. Here's like thousands of mail delivered to 1,000 mailboxes.
It's me, thousands of mail. I'm here for you.
And it's crazy because it's like your first time doing it. It would take a person like first time doing it like 18 hours.
And you can do it in 4.
Yeah, and that's crazy. Like that's a thing. You know, like people just don't get it.
That's why Gihan's the GOAT, guys. That's why he's the GOAT. Also, I'm gonna swap us over now. Don't worry, don't worry. Everybody's like, Blue doesn't play games. Yes, she does. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to say hi to him first. Look, I've been playing Pokopia. I'm having a great time. John Xenoblade. I haven't had a chance to... I bought the Switch 2 version of Xenoblade 1. I have not had a chance to try out Dunban Jet Ski yet. Hi, welcome in, Amelia, over on the YouTube side. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. We are just now getting into the game. Ignore the fact that it's been an hour. I had a lot of catching up to do with people because I took a little break from streaming to... Oh yeah, we're in Temperantia! I was trying to remember where I last was. I thought I was still in Leftheria. No, things have happened. Things have happened. You guys hear it all okay? Yeah, that audio looks fine.
How awful.
They didn't stand a chance.
Look! Over there! Watch out! Here it comes!
That happens to me sometimes. It's unfortunate. It sucks that this is something that everybody has to go through at some point.
Just about, I think.
We have to stop it.
How do we do that?
On its back, there's an Ardanium drive mechanism. If we can somehow sever the cables connecting it to each leg, its energy supply will be cut off. It'll stop.
Lady Mithra, I presume you'll be able to destroy them.
Good plan.
Sure.
We're outside, let's just have the artifice smite it, okay?
If we don't mind reducing the whole area to ashes.
Yeah, Ray of Punishment, blow it up!
I read instruction manuals. It's my job to know these things.
Morag is so fine.
The weapon is powered by vaporized titan.
I read instruction manuals, it's my job to know these
The gas
things.
it makes
Hell
is
yeah, it is!
completely
Win!
unstable. The slightest shock and we have a giant explosion on our hands. There was an accident here just 3 months ago because we didn't see how unstable it was.
If we just attacked without realizing that.
Oh, damn it!
Why make a weapon
This is why
that
Morag is the
dangerous?
GOAT.
As long as we got the weapon inside enemy lines. Destroying the weapon would destroy them too. That was the justification given.
That's so cold, it's almost impressive.
That's exactly why the Emperor called a halt to the excavation. Can we get other people on board?
The control center is protected by 10 layers of armor. The chances of it being breached or destroyed are low. But that armor is limited. It doesn't entirely cover.
Right,
the
I got my new
energy
team
gates.
comp. That's what I was doing. I was
It's
tooting
them
around my new
or
team.
nothing. How we get up on Titan's back?
We might have to mess around and finagle it a little bit to see if it's a solid composition or if we need to tweak anything before we go into the boss fight of this area. But it's
Up
all
ahead.
good.
There's a spot where the cliff juts out. If we can get up there, we'll be able to jump onto its back.
But if our timing's off, we go head first down to the bottom of the cliff.
And we'd have to make it across,
Who's gnoming me?
avoiding its attacks all the while.
I'll take care of
I'll
it.
catch up with chat after the cutscene.
Fam?
I mean, I'll stop the Titan moving. While it stopped,
It's not like it's moving that fast. Like, I think we'd be fine. Look at it back there. I think we could successfully jump onto it.
Don't worry, I will.
I think we can successfully get up on the Hydra's back. Remember when you did music videos with Daniel? I also remember doing music videos with Danny. And my boy Nightwalk. I have wanted to get the gang back together. I've been thinking about it recently. Like, they've been on my mind. I was talking to Dakota the other day. And it made me nostalgic. It made me nostalgic for the old days. I missed. It is. I forgot that I hate this guy. I don't remember my combos. But yeah, it's such a shame because they're all so busy. Everybody is so busy. We're all being adults, and it's a shame. What are my combos? I don't remember what combos I had with this team. I don't think I knew what combos I had with this team. It was all new to me. This team explosion, that's a valid one. It's always valid for, team explosion. But yeah, they're all living, we all live in such different parts of the world now, like,
Regrettably, I cannot.
it was easier for us to get together because Danny and I lived not too far apart from each other. Like,
Time to take you
a couple
down.
hours away wasn't too
Alright.
bad.
Let's do it your way.
He doesn't want to fight me. I'm burning! Oh my god, everyone's dying.
A new locale.
They're on fire!
Gained a new memory.
Oh my god, Zeke, get out of the fire! What are you doing?
Almost there.
Oh, okay, more cutscenes are happening.
We can't get closer.
But yeah, I
Fam. Leave her.
live far away now.
She'll be fine.
Dakota lives even farther. He's in Australia now, and I have not. I've seen him once since he moved. That makes me sad.
Now, let's move.
Cause I miss doing music. I haven't done music in years.
We just need to cut that. What?
An independent defense mechanism. Our
Danny's too
big
busy. Dakota's too far.
My apologies.
Why would you
And I'm just,
bloody make
and here I
something
am.
Mitch Lichter, fight now.
I didn't mean to run directly into that. Where's my boy? He's on your save file, Taxi. Wolfric is on your save
Show
file.
the thing or three.
I'll let you know if you start slacking. Yeah.
I wanna target the wires
Don't give up. Anchor shot.
and focus everybody on the wires. Even though we can't really do directional arts with this, but that's fine. I remember dying to this fight a lot. I don't remember what was so hard about it. I want to say there's like a big one-shot that happens like halfway into it. My memory is very foggy on this. You know what? We'll do a steam explosion with Crusset. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do here. When in doubt, steam explosion. Steam explosion's kind of the tried and true here. You're gonna get Sword. Yeah, okay. Sword. And then we can do a steam explosion. He is best boy. I love him, but I used him on my original save.
You have my thanks.
And I'm shackled! And this is my playthrough, and I want to play as the characters that I want to play as. Which in this case, I want to play as new people. I actually, fun fact, did not use Crusset. As you can tell by me fumbling her combo. I knew she was good, but I just didn't use her. My thoughts exactly. Ooh, that's the thing. Is the thing that I remember used to. I need to get up. No, not power swipe. Get more. No! Stupid power swipe. I wasn't close enough to Morag to get her up. Frick. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I remember where I am now. You have to build up your party gauge. I should have paid more attention to.
I was 500 years younger.
You put your feet up over there. All right, Gramps?
To the arts, but it's the thing is that not the power lines does that. It's the other guy that does that. But we survived. Like, here's the thing: is that was it a blowdown? Did I suffer a blowdown? Because I'm wondering if I seal blowdown on the weapon, so that way it just can't blow me down. Because I can survive the hit and then revive whoever gets downed. Thinking out loud. Yeah, I think the only character that I'm reusing is Corbin. But that's because I love Corbin. Everybody else, tell me thanks. I do love Ulrich though. I didn't pay attention to how much party gauge I got built off of that. And I think it's fine, surely, because it took me a while to get to that halfway point. Zeke, get out of the fire! Zekeinator, stop it.
Come, winds. Lend me your transient fleeting aid.
Because, okay, because I'm thinking if I also want a 4 light with. Yeah, it's like, I feel like I could survive without a second light blade.
Okay, time to take you down.
I'll let you know if you start slacking.
Because there's not a whole lot of light combos that I really rock with. But I just really like Corbin. I think it's so cool. I'm such a sucker for birds. I love bird people. I love Corbin fiends. Okay, this thing is healing itself. But again, oh shoot, I forgot. Okay, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna let this combo run out. I need to be doing Earth, Fire, Wind. Because I want to steal blowdown on this thing and then go target the power lines.
It didn't connect.
So once that runs out, we will do agate, stone, and then fire. And then we will, because I want to say it did blow down to me, and I think that was what stopped me from getting to Morag in time. Aside from power swiping. Also, Zeke, why do you only have a level 1? Zekeinator. Morag had a level 3, dude. Alright, well, we have to... It did shackle. It did do a shackle. Alright, we gotta try this again. How did we topple it? It resisted my launch. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to just do a stone 1 again. Okay, but Zeke just... Okay, Boris is back. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. This bold tackle. Stone. Bam. 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 And now Volcano. And you're still Boreas, right? Switch! Switch back to Boreas right now. Volcano. Okay. Okay, he swapped back to Boreas. Leave it to Boreas. Alright, look at my round boy. Look at my round boy. Kim's a circle. Okay. So now that thing has a seal blowdown on it. So it's not gonna blow us up. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop. But okay, so here's the thing though, is they're both affected. So maybe it doesn't matter. I was targeting that one, also I can't reach that potion. That is cool. Oh, guys, come over here. Forgot to remind them to come over here. Yeah, let's do a... I should be able to get nuclear blast. So apparently these things are sharing that sealer. So don't shackle. Bad timing to be shackled. I need to swap to Mithra. I need to swap to Mithra. Let me swap to Mithra, please. Did I get it? Yes. That was crazy. Mithra, go burn, please. Okay, this thing is, yep, okay. It immediately did the blowdown move. That was crazy. But we survived, which is fine. We're gonna swap to Crowset immediately. To start healing. Morag is dead. Oh, I died. Zeke, get me up. Get me up, Zeke. Get Morag up. So what is it? And we are shackled again, which is not good. Okay, the shackle blade is hurting. Oh my god. Oh my god. This thing is so mad at me right now. It's so mad at me. I need to not be shackled. Good luck, the boss isn't simple. Bad luck. Rom, how dare you? Oh look, Gorg. I keep calling Gorg Grog. Gorg got something. How nice. Yeah, this is not my first time playing this game. I remember struggling with this boss the first time. My strategy was to seal Blowdown. Okay, here's the thing. Here's what I need to do. I need to. We're gonna build up a little bit of party gauge on this guy. I tried to seal Blowdown right away, but the thing is, he only does that Blowdown move when he hits like half. So I need to. Seal Blowdown once he starts getting closer to half. Also, the second that I unsealed Blowdown, he immediately did the Blowdown move. I don't know if that was a coincidence or not. So, but Rom, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? Steam bomb. He's dead.
How about you give me a lesson in Ardanian cuisine sometime?
Regrettably, I cannot. My talents lie in the eating.
Okay, so Zeke, stop running into the fire! Oh my god. So the problem is that I have to deal with the shackle and the blowdown. I have to deal with both. But so I'm saying maybe we do steam explosion. Don't care about your stupid core. Power lines. We do a steam explosion right from the get-go. We speed run steam explosion. Or possibly a nuclear blast. Yeah, maybe let's do a nuclear blast first. And just keep. I'll do that burnout. I'm gonna let it get a little bit lower to let Morag build up because that'll mean that Corbin has to do the nuclear blast. Unless Morag wants to get that up. Stop shackling. Oh shoot, no, no, now I'm gonna miss it. Oh god. You rat bastard. I don't think starting wind helps me much. Okay. Now he's out here. What? No, I should have switched to agate. Because now he's doing blowdowns and he's doing shackles and stuff. And we are hitting that halfway point now. Okay, gonna go ahead and pop that burnout. So I'm worried that she's gonna swap. I gotta do something about the blowdown. Morag, what is Morag? Oh, what just happened? What's going on? I panicked. I panicked and where's Morag? Get up! Oh my god! Dude, Morag dying is ruining us. Right? Oh, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Morag, take that aggro. Oh my god! Yeah, I need to seal blowdown. Okay, yeah, this run is done. We're gonna die. But okay, we are gonna seal blowdown. I thought maybe I could get away with doing something else first. I think, you know what I'm thinking we're gonna do? I'm thinking we're gonna seal blowdown and then we're not gonna do any more blade combos. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're not gonna do any blade combos. We're just gonna seal blowdown and then not be blown down. Because then the shackle isn't so bad, because the main issue with the shackle is that it's making us miss our combos. But if we're not doing any combos, then we're not missing any combos. So, tried and true strategy, brute force and auto attack. Auto attack and heal myself is the vibe. So, I think that might be a valid strategy. Oh, you actually did get. I gave up on that break because I thought it wasn't gonna happen. Brave throw on it.
Everyone's getting
Mega explosion. This thing's it's already dead. Blue math is impeccable. Look at that, go queen. Alright, he's dead. Okay. That gave us a little... Oh, and we got some affinity. And $5. Hooray. Okay. Alright. I came here to chew bubblegum and kick butt. And I'm all out of butt. Blue math is dark spiky hair plus bird equals win. I don't have dark spiky hair. I have a bird. I've got Corbin. I don't have any dark spiky hair, boys. This game's literally unplayable. Alright. We're sealing blowdown. Stop. Leave me alone. We're sealing blowdown right from the get-go, and then we are not doing any other combos. And we're just gonna auto-attack. Auto-attack our way to victory. I gotta start with Agate though. She's gotta wait her turn patiently. Alright, let's pop these. Because potions go burner right now. We don't have a designated where'd that potion go? Oh, it's inside of it. Great. Okay, stone. I think I tried to do the blowdown thing, but I was I think I was in the middle of that and I kinda iframed it. Okay, well we're shackled. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that, and Zeke, you're gonna bring it home. You're gonna bring it home, Zeke. You're gonna bring it home. Volcanic storm. I'm about to die. I need to swap across it. Zeke, you're so close. You're almost there, buddy. Zeke, please. I need you to seal this blowdown before we die. Zeke, please. Zeke. Why are you still at 2, Zeke? Please.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh my god, he got blown. Oh my god. All right, well, run a bed. Round 2. We're getting this thing to under half. And oh my god. Zeke, get Morag up. Oh my god. Get Morag up. Okay, Zeke has to be building his combo faster. Zeke is fumbling right now. He's dropping the ball for us. The other possibility is swapping. I think I only have two healer blades in right now. I can swap a third healer blade in somewhere. Should I need to. I don't want to try that just yet.
Okay, time to take you down.
What I need is for Zeke. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to wait a little bit longer because he got really close, but he just barely missed it. I'm going to hold off on Agate's combo for another like 20 more seconds or so, just to allow a little bit more time, because if we, as long as we get it on the first go, we're fine. The issue falls into, Moray. Agate, please, I swapped to Agate. I missed that I hit that button so many times. It's one of those times where do you think you could be alright? Not there yet. Not there yet on pouch items. Because I have a strategy in mind, and I only resort to pouch items when, I'm out of strategies. Send me in? Okay, Del Toro's gonna go get him. Del Toro's gonna get him. But I still have strategies left. I'm going to successfully execute the one that I have in mind. And if that doesn't work, maybe swap in another healer blade. Morag! Oh my god! Oh my god. Morag has 1 HP, guys. Dude! Morag, wake up, soldier. Because, like, I might just, to get some heals, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do cross sets. Try to save Morag. Save Morag from certain death. And then once I get that level 1 back up, that's when I'll start Agate's combo. Okay, yeah, he's already at level 2, so we should be good. We're gonna pop this. And then, oh shoot, no, we're still, frick. I goofed. The heat hadn't run out yet. That's my bad. That was user error. I didn't realize that heat hadn't run out yet. Can I swap? Am I shackled? I'm shackled. Some shackle blade resist items would also be helpful at this point. Just do this for some more healing again. That combo's about to run out. Okay. We're reset. We're reset back to 1 here. Except this thing is getting really low, which means that it is going to start fighting me with a vengeance, as it is doing. Okay, Agate. Okay, we got a bing bang bong right now. We got a bing bang bong. Morag is about to die. Morag is dead. That's a problem. That's an issue. Morag, you are required for this combo. Somebody is always either dead or shackled, and it is really hindering my ability to pull off just one combo. I just need the one. I just need the one combo. That's all I need. But something happens every time. It's okay. I'm not tilted yet.
We won't lose again.
Great. My merc group is back, guys. All right. Again, not to the point of changing anything yet, because I really think that I can pull up. Yeah, sure, let's do this. What do I need? I need a man. I need a man. You're a man.
The other party then.
Go. Oh. Hey, well, you know what? We got affinity too. What's it doing? Woodworking. Only a real man can do woodworking.
What's the plan, boss?
What's the plan, boss? Go get him. Go get him.
That's some
Johanna's making
responsibility.
rice to go with the pot roast. It smells really good.
Well, wish me luck.
Alrighty,
Best of
buddy.
luck to you.
Go get him. Go get him. Okie dokie. Alright, so we got that affinity thing. Yeah, I believe in my ability to execute this idea. It's just a matter of getting kind of unlucky. If I can avoid getting unlucky, that would be nice.
Just watch this.
I just need to be able to successfully get that seal blowdown, because then the shackle is fine. I think we can deal with the shackle, as long as blowdown is sealed. I think we can't have both of those things exist at the same time. Ow! Speaking of blowdowns,
Anchor shot. Everyone's getting sight. You pyro. Just give me the
burnout.
This is unexpected.
Trying to build up a little bit more party gauge.
What would you do without me?
Mega explosion. Mega explosion.
You've come a long
Okay.
way, Rex.
Nice.
Azurda has raised you well.
Rex has always had the makings.
Okay, alright.
I just
So,
pushed
this
him a
time
little.
Morag's not gonna throw herself off of the cliff. And we'll actually go into the fight with full health. I really believe in my strategy. I believe in my ability to strategize my way through this without the need for items.
Fleeting aid.
I just keep— Zeke! No! Oh, both of them! I guess I was right that Morag wasn't going to do that, but Morag and Zeke were both going to do that. Brother. Brother. Alright. Let's do that because that's Boreas. So Boreas will get a little bit of healing going on here. It also does not help. Yeah, honestly, this run is cooked. It does not help that, oh my god. Half the time my potions land in a place that I can't, reach.
Try to do it properly this
ENVT, welcome in. Thank you so much for the Oathbound Courtier redeemed. Did you change your username recently? Because you have redeemed that 17 times, but I don't think I recognize your name.
Come on then, Rex.
Have you been through a rebrand? And what might I know you as? Unless you've just been redeeming every day and I just have been missing out. Alright, this time, for real, that thing just wake up? We got to half its HP and it just noticed! Hit the topple. I don't know if I can get that launch off in time. Yep, we missed it, but that's okay. I have so much faith in this plan. I want to strategize my way through this. I just need my team to not go into it with 1 HP. Alright, okay. That's our warm-up. Little bing bang bong. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to stand at the edge before I jump. To make sure that they are all with me. Everybody's with me, right? Everybody's with me? We're all here and we're all alive, right?
Come, wins.
I'm being so careful about this. If either of them fall, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, it's Nox. Okay, hi, Nox. I know you.
Okay.
I'm gonna mess with you and say I haven't. I would not have believed you, by the way. I am unrage baitable.
Focusing on target.
Okay, alright, let's get these stupid... Zeke, you take so long to get your combos. Has anyone told you that, Zeke?
Anchor shot. My dead body.
I'm gonna do this for a second.
Just give me the order.
Zeke, are you even targeting the right guy? Why have you not popped up at all? There we go. He just got his level 1 up. Okay. So I'm gonna pop these. Like me and Morag are already at level, almost at level 3. All right, I'm gonna pop this. That should be enough time. And we are shackled. I just need to get through one combo, just one. That's all I need. That's all I need is one combo, so that way I can seal this blowdown and then I'll be fine. Okay. All right, we're good. We're unshackled. We are no longer shackled. Volcanic storm, go. Go. Okay. No more blowdowns. We are still going to get shackled, but oh, dang it! I just barely missed that third one. But he can't blow me anymore. Look at that. See? Nothing. You can't even blow me. He can do that though, which does still hurt me. Oh my god! I got too cocky. Oh, no! Zeke! What are you doing? Get Morag up so Morag can pull aggro. You need to wake her up first. Sure, do a burnout. But I really... Oh my god. Sure, do a steam bomb. You're up. Okay, we might... Dude, it's so low. It's so low. We don't have enough to get Zeke up anymore. It's low, but so are we. That shackle is... Okay. Alright. Phase 2. I'm gonna see if I have any... We are so close to getting the power lines down. We're almost there. Do I have... Shackle Blade resists? I zoned out for a second. The first thing I hear is you can't blow me. That's what happens when you zone out. Nox soon VT. You miss out. And now I can't be blown. Except I can definitely be blown now because I died. But, okay. Who needs the shackle resist the most? Because I believe it's an aux core. I don't know if I have any. Shackle Blade. Handy has it. I think that's the only one I have. Do I have any more that I can make? Shackle... Okay, I do. Okay, alright. I have 3. I have 3 more that I can make. Okay, we're gonna go craft those. Alright. The second person to get my name right soon? People can't say that? Or the fact that I call you Nox soon. That's your legal name. Okay. Let's go to the city and let's go craft some oxygen. I can make 3 more of these. That is, I think, going to make the difference. But how have you been? I haven't seen you around, and your presence, your absence has been noted. You have been missed, and your absence has been noted. Can I get
You're
this?
all mine.
Calm your
No.
mind.
Yes?
Analysis in progress. I know knock bones like the back of my...
Yes. I get T, son. Ha, my boy T-Son. People have never heard of the Japanese language. The Japanese language strikes fear in the hearts of many. You can never forget the Gion moment of "What's up, Twink?" I think he should make that a redeem. Except I would have to do that for him. Okay. Shacklblade resist. Bam. All right. I don't have a whole lot of materials. I should have enough. It's just gonna cost me everything I've ever loved. And one more. T-Son. My boy, T-Son. Did someone go get— No, the opposite. Did I do it? I wasn't paying attention. There's a friend of the chat who they have since changed their username. I don't remember what they changed it to. But their username used to be Twink182, and they went into Gihan's stream, and Gihan was like, "What's up, Twink?" And then it was like, Twink182 is your username. Hello, welcome. Okay. Your absence has been noted as well. I mean, Discord forgot to rejoin the— What do you mean my absence? Oh wait, yeah, I guess I was gone for a couple weeks, huh? I was like, I've been here. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I have not. Okay. Let me— I've got to decide who gets to have— I think cross-set. He reaches max damage barrier. Are we doing that? Is that helping us? Maybe damage. We don't really need to do damage. Okay. We're gonna give cross-set a shackle resist because that's important. Pandy has one. But I kind of want Boreas to have one. And then maybe Brigid. I'm just thinking the people who need to do those combos. The people who actually have to do the combos. I don't super want Pandy to have the last one though. I kind of want to give that to somebody else on Rex. Launch resist, physical defense. Yeah, let's give him physical defense for now. Birdman leering and Gundam rant. I know. I recently mentioned— also, hi Jane, welcome in. Do I want to give it to Mithra or do I want to give it to Agate? Because Agate is the one who's doing the combo. So let's give it to Agate, because Agate's the one doing the combo. My mailman has been getting later and later. If it's a recent thing, Lore, it's probably because it's Amazon Prime week. Because Gihan has also been getting home later and later. And it's because of the increase in Amazon deliveries that they have to do because of this time right now. It could also be a hold down. Your regular carrier might be out, and so there might be a sub on the route who doesn't know the route. But it's probably related, more so related to an increase in packages because of Amazon, because I know that's been bogging down and congesting Gihan's job a lot recently. All right, those aux cores should be better. Where am I? Does Gihan handle packages? I handle his package. If you know it's 601. It's 601. It's okay. It's 601. Where am I? Okay, sort of. Yeah, he's a USPS carrier, so he's a mailman. And the mailbirds have a contract with Amazon, so they the USPS carriers have to take a certain amount of Amazon's packages because Amazon can't hire enough drivers to do it themselves. And god damn it, immediately had my sword bash canceled because I got knocked back. I've heard birds. Yeah, I was talking about Eon's work because whenever Amazon does something like this, when they have like Prime Week, then he gets home late because he has so many more packages to do. And it frustrates me because, well, it frustrates both of us. Oh wait, I need to be launching. Because of the fact that, like, he doesn't work for Amazon. That's none of his business. But it apparently is. Because, thus is the life of a, mail carrier. My cute little mailman. Even the animals making deals with Amazon. Sorry, I was gonna respond and then I started laughing because the implication of that is that USPS is run by animals, and quite frankly, I would believe that. I've seen how hectic it is. I would absolutely believe that it's just run by wild animals. They got the poor male bird. Okay, is everyone standing and not falling? No! I saw Zeke, I saw that! Tell me, please, Zeke, please tell me you got back up at this point. He's still down. God damn it! My 13th reason. Zeke von Genbu right now, brother. Pulling from delivering these packages. Boy, are my wings tired. That's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much exactly how he comes home. Sometimes he's like, I'm getting takeout because I'm tired. But I'm running the, crock pot right now. So there's a pot roast that is ready for him. So he came home a little while ago, so I can smell him making rice downstairs. All right. This is gonna go fine. This is gonna go fine. We're gonna get our regular combos and everything is gonna be great. And everything is gonna be dandy. And Zeke is gonna stay alive long enough to get through this. I'm gonna give it another second because he still doesn't even have a level 1 combo. And they are all shackled. Bridget did get shackled, which is not oh god, what's happening? Okay, that stone is getting really low. I'm gonna go ahead and pop Volcano, but I don't really think anything is going to happen out of it. Because Zeke... Oh, okay, never mind, Zeke is fine. Okay, alright, okay. Seal blow down. Seal blow down. Seal blow down. Dang it, I missed that third one again. But yeah, I really did miss streaming. Alright, I'm gonna pop this to heal us up. Okay, right on cue. Why is that heal doing nothing? Grab the potion! Oh my god, fighting for my life. As soon as you get under half, dude, it's immediately just fighting for your life, and we all died. Okay. Alright, okay, let me think.
This was the fault of
It's just...
It will not happen again.
Okay. Here's what I did the first time I played this. Like when I did this originally, I would save up my party gauge for a chain attack, and I would chain attack it right at that halfway point, and it would cancel that one shot.
Okay, time to take
okay. I'm agate now. I bumped a button, and now everything is backwards. People must be desperate for delivery drivers. I applied to be a FedEx driver like 4 years ago. They're still sending me emails requesting that I send information for my background check. Yes. So fun fact, with USPS, they didn't even require an interview. You literally just have to say, hey, I want to be a driver, and then they just do a background check. And as long as you have a clean driving record, then they will hire you. They are so desperate to hire people. They are so understaffed. I mean, that's the thing, is like, Gion works 60 hours a week. It's a job that they say is part-time. It's his part-time job that he works 60 hours a week at. and gets benefits from. So I do not understand why we're still calling it a part-time job. He gets insurance and benefits. He gets a pension. And Define Clean. I don't know the exact details. But I think it's stuff like no DUIs, things like that. Like if there was an accident that you weren't at fault for, like you would be fine. But like having points on your license for like a let's go ahead and swap back. I'm insane, so I'm gonna try this again because I'm crazy and I hate myself. Zeke, get back up. Zeke von Gembu, get back up. Zeke, what are you doing? Zeke, where are you? Come back. Thank you. Oh! No! It's my turn to fall and die. It happens to the best of us.
Just had a frightful dream.
I did kind of push Morag off though. That was kind of messed up. Did I lose my party gauge by doing that? We're all gonna walk very slowly, Morag. They 100% did this on purpose because they wanted you to go into this fight with 1 HP. Morag, get up! Where are you? There we go. Very carefully, guys. Very carefully. Very carefully. Alright. Okay. You were both safe standing there safely. Okay? Alright. Alright. Okay. I'm in it for a vengeance. Why do they keep running off? I don't remember how this is from. I don't know, man. I don't know. They don't love me. Alright, Zeke and Gebu, you gotta be getting your stuff up a little quicker here, buddy. Let's do a little healing action. Ah, it's okay. We're fine. Alright. And now we hit him with a level 3 from Agate. This thing is also weak to stone, so it's nice. Zeke, would you like to contribute? He's overload thunder beaming me! I would like to seal the blowdown, please. Okay, I heard him call out boy. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and seal the blowdowns here. And then I feel like once I do that, I need to just sit on cross set and just focus on healing. Like I'm almost tempted to swap out another healer too, like swapping out Agate for a ground type healer, but the thing is I don't think I have a ground type healer. The only one I can think of is Florin, and I don't have Florin. I just die. I just fall over. And then Morag just falls over. What happened to evasion, Morag? What have we learned? At least we're not getting blown. And we're dead. Who cursed you? It wasn't me because I'm busy maintaining a Geico curse on Tessa. You know what? What I'm doing is just building all my affinity awards. That's what I'm doing.
Polishing.
I feel a change.
That's what I'm doing here. Okay, I don't think I have any ground healers, like maybe like a regular blade or something. Not even. Zeke has a ground type healer. I could swap Gorg in, but the thing is, like, I would kind of rather be the one maintaining the healing myself. This could be a use pouch items thing. We might be about at that point. You're not even using ether cannon. So I think we recently went over all of these, so I'm not gonna have anything to level up. Hi, Lord. Just got back from the ad. I learned that Monster Energy has a professional bull riding team. Why does that not surprise me? And also, welcome back from ad jail. Let's see what pouch items I have. Recharge arts, party gauge gain. Party gauge gain might be helpful. Damage dealt by specials. A lot of damage dealt by specials. I have a lot of those. Because I had to buy a bunch of books. Party gauge, base affinity, HP recovery. We could put that on Morag. Like, maybe let's do a party gauge gain on Rex.
Makes me real.
I'm sure having that makes you real happy. And then we will do the salad.
Good choice.
Good choice. Good choice. And oop, nope. And then on Zeke, maybe an art. Yeah, maybe we do an art recharge thing.
My feet.
Gorg likes that. Gorg likes cookies. Lots of, hang on, why is everybody getting so much affinity stuff right now? What did I do? Apparently everybody likes me now. Oh, thank you! Gihan has brought me food. It's the pot roast that I made. He made some rice with it.
I haven't even be-
Apparently they just wanted me to use pouch items. They're like, now that you're using pouch items? We really like you.
Come, winds. Lend me your transient fleeting aid.
Bam. Alright. I forgot my party gauge, but that's okay. That's fine. Morag, would you like to pull aggro since you're the one with the HP recovery thing?
I'm gonna show you how it's done. Maybe we'll get out of this alive.
Alright. We're gonna do just fine.
You think it's tasty?
It's the stupid. My stupid potions going up there is not great. I'm gonna do this. Heal up a little bit. The golden sweet shop. Yeah, there's a lot of really good pouch items. I prefer to just use what I have. Okay, he has a level 1, which is that's something. And then, okay, we resisted the shackle, which is nice. Yeah, we all resisted it. Okay, that's nice. Why do you have 0? Why do you have 0? You had 1. Oh no, wait, you had 3 first. No, he swapped the picked off. Dude, Zeke is slowing me down. Zeke is getting in my way right now. I'm tempted to swap back to Nia just for this fight, because he will do anything but what I need him to do. Okay, Volcanic Storm, go. Hopefully this will give us some good healing as well. How much does that heal us? That's an acceptable amount. And now I'm gonna pop this because Crosset is saved me. It didn't work.
Never fear, I got this. Bit early for you to be packing it in, Rex.
My next strategy is going to be swapping Zeke. Zeke is really good, but here's the thing. I'm at a position right now, I think I mentioned it on my last stream, where I was like, I'm gonna try to put Zeke in now, but I kind of want to hold off on putting Zeke in.
It's fine, we'll get him yet.
And we ranked up again, apparently. Did I not already like max? Okay, okay, it was just residual messages still. Because here's the thing, he's struggling to get his blade combos up in time right now, and he keeps swapping out whenever I need him. And I knew that this fight was coming up, and I was like, yeah, this is a fight that that can kick your butt really quickly. I did take cross-set off of Nia, though. So, what do we need? What do we have on Nia? Because I stole cross-set. We've got Ursula. Okay, Ursula, you're back in. For now.
At least.
And you can have a pouch item, too. You want to do recharge arts? Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, I'm aware that that male party members focus on driver combos, which is one of the reasons precisely why I said that I might not put Zeke in right away. Because they're still capable of doing them, and he has been doing them, but he just swaps out at inopportune times. But I think we can stand to gain from having a little bit more healing. Like, we're doing fine damage-wise. Like, we're getting this thing pretty low pretty quickly, so I'm not too worried about damage, but survivability is the problem that we're running into, because once you get this thing under half, it completely destroys your lineage. Nia should be able to get those up a lot faster. Yeah, she's already got one up, so that's nice. So we'll go ahead and pop. She's already swapping to Adney. She knows ball. I don't know what level she's at right now, though. We'll give her a second. Nia, my goat. I love Nia. Okay, well, Aga got shackled, but Nia's probably shackled because it is. Yeah, she probably has the level 3. She's shackled, but that should be fine. The shackle should go away in time. Yep, we're good. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pop that. Yeah, I wanted to make Zeke work this early on, but I don't usually put him in, like, back on my original save, I put him in at, like, chapter 7. So now is the part where it gets hairy. Oh, that healing halo just like, yeah. Oh my god. My health bar is flying all over the place right now. And we're gonna do a nuclear blast, and that'll probably finish it off. Or it's just gonna, okay, that also works. Yeah, it was Zeke. Zeke was the problem. And I just didn't want to admit that Zeke was the problem because I wanted to make him work, but this is not a fight that Zeke is super great for. This is a fight that will shred your HP really quickly, and so you need...
Yes, seems like it.
You need a designated healer in there.
I thought it might be.
Oh, everybody shut up. Everyone shut up.
Jin.
Like biting my nails right now.
So this is Jin, leader of Torna. I am Fan Lenoring. As envoy of Praetor Malthus, I am bringing you into custody.
How ironic that you should speak his name with that face, oblivious to everything, even your own identity.
What? Do you know something about...
And you, Aegis. Don't you dare stand there, acting like you're not involved in all this.
All right. Then tell me this. Why are you, who fought alongside us to defeat Malos, now standing by his side?
Jin fought against him.
It's very simple. I realized he had the right of it. That's all.
I don't think it's as simple as that at all.
So clever. You always were too clever for your own good.
Sorry. That's just the way I am.
Mithra, don't tell me.
Yes. He's a blade too. He was the strongest blade in Torna until it fell in the war.
It fell, says the girl who sank it.
A blade?
There were none stronger, yet none kinder either. And no one who hated to fight more than him. Why, Jin? What changed?
What if I told you it was your fault?
Mine.
If you hadn't sealed yourself away, then she'd still.
Oh. So that's it.
That core crystal.
A color.
The red is the color of evil.
Careful. That crystal isn't normal.
He's so hot. Look at him. Oh, look at that menacing of.
My ability is to restrict a blade's every action. As long as you are a blade, there is nothing you can do to escape its clutch.
Wait, restricting Blade's powers? Then before, was that...
Rex is just now figuring this out. Pyron's the ketchup and Mithra is the mustard. Yeah, it fell. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. Jin is Jin is hot. Jin is hot sauce because he's hot. This is a fight that I'd be more confident putting Zeke back in for. But we can rock with this. This will be fine. Red is the color of tomato. Boom! Yeah, boom! Chat boom, man. You got a break off on him? Can I get a top it? Can I top it? Can I top it? Ooh! Oh, shoot! I swapped to the wrong one. No! 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 I missed my launch. I made a oopsie. What do I want to... What does he do? He's doing affinity down, so we can do... I think it's anything that ends in... Oh, okay, well, we're launched. What combos do I want to do? We'll do heat... Oh, let's topple him.
Empty moment.
I need to burn out. Okay, there we go. I've got faith in Morag being able to get a level 3 up. She's got the third one. Let me swap. Let me topple. Ooh, burn out topple, very nice. Oh, they already got the launch. And the nuclear blast. The boy. This is my son. He resisted the blow. I also forgot about the... Ooh. Did that just kill him? Dude, Corbin!
How is he still moving?
Corbin exploded him with his mind.
Couldn't withstand it.
No, it's working. His powers are certainly limited now. But Jin, he's one of the most powerful blades in history.
Even so, we can beat him. We just have to work together.
The classic win the fight, lose the cutscene.
What? Fan!
You are no slave. Be free now.
there's something I told you guys to remember, because I said it would be important later. That thing is that it is mentioned several times that Hayes looks exactly like Laura. Yep, and they're even the same size. God. Ugh. He's already seen his wife die, now he's gonna pretty much kill her again. This made me bawl my eyes out the first time I saw this after playing Torna. Because I understood the context of, like, what it means for Jin to kill Hayes.
Phenomenal power from our creator on high, yet we are doomed to never remember. Why?
What?
The accumulation of memories is what allows mankind, no, all life to grow, change, evolve, but blades are fleeting. When we return to our cores, our memories are lost, our growth snatched away forever.
People aren't so different.
Man's life too has an end, yes.
Dropped my controller, but I
However,
got it.
though each individual life is fleeting, you pass on your memories, allowing you to grow as a species, as a culture. Why does Indol control all the core crystals? By controlling the moment of every blade's birth, they enslave our entire kind. How is that fair? We have no culture because Indol decrees it. Because that's what your kind do.
Jin!
Why are you the masters and we the slaves? It is we who embody the very nature of this world.
Blades embody the world. I don't get what you're...
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. But I'm afraid your journey ends here.
What?
Why now?
Hey, now's our chance!
Huh?
What are you standing around for? Show that scumbag what's what!
What?
There he goes.
It's Akos.
Malos sent me. Time to make an exit. Ready?
Who says we're going to let you go?
You really don't understand, do you? You really think this is over?
What the? How? We cut the bloody cable!
Certainly. But some energy still remains deep in its core. Don't you see? It's like a blade weapon. Well, you seem busy. I'll leave you to it. Bye.
Wait.
How to do that? Alright. Let's clap some more cheeks. Hot take, I don't like Jin, the brooding bad boy is overused. My hot take is that if you boil Jin down to a brooding bad boy, you don't understand his character. The thing I like about him is the trauma that gives his character depth and nuance. I personally try to avoid boiling characters down to tropes because it's kind of a disservice to the writers. Because to boil a character down to, oh, they're just this or they're just that, it's to say that the writers at Monolith Soft are not capable of creating more depth, and that, like, Takahashi, like, didn't give his characters depth, and I don't believe that Takahashi would do that, and it's one of the reasons why, like, I have issues with Pyra, more with Pyra than with Mithra, because Mithra does get a bit more of that nuance, but just Xenoblade 2 in general is very tropey. So I try really hard to look past the tropes as much as I can. How do I... Okay, yeah, you go ahead and do Gamma Ray. I'll just supernova myself. I'm talking and fighting, and then I have to remember that I have to actually pay a little bit of attention to what I'm doing.
No effect.
I want to do supernova. We're not doing ruinous weather. Because this thing isn't as, not as strong now. Okay, we're gonna do supernova. And she's still shackled. She's still shackled, but it won't stop her.
It didn't connect.
Don't give up on me.
Just give me the order.
Okay.
Done.
What combos do I want to build? Like, we can do a steam explosion. Get a classic. We'll do the classic. We'll get steam bomb. I probably should have held off a little bit longer on that to get me. Nah, it's fine.
Third stage.
Steam explosion. What do you have? What other combos do I have? I can do my blowdown seal, but I don't have any ice. That should be fine because I've got the fire. So we can do this one. Probably can attack with 3 orbs and kill him. Yes, okay, yeah, we're good. I'm gonna assume that 3 is going to be enough. Because I have faith. I've got faith.
Blade combo, third stage.
Eat it.
Chain attack. I saw him about to do something big. Okay. I didn't make a water orb. Knew I was missing something. Okay. This one. Who do I have? Wind, water. Who's Nia's third? Oh, Ursula. I've got ice. Oh, I do have ice. Okay. I think it's fine then, because I have dark, I have ice, and I have water. So I think it doesn't matter what I do. I think one of those can still be broken. Because that happened, so we do Dromark, and then that should break that. Yep, okay, we're fine. And then we'll do Percy to go ahead and bring that one down. Also, I will catch up with chat after the fight. I gotta lock in a little bit here. Do Mithra again, because Mithra does a lot of damage. I think it's weak to ground though, so maybe we should Agate.
Get him, Nia.
Yep, and then we'll do Ursula. Bam. And then we do Percy again, just to, you know, it's dark. Oh, that second quick time was really slow.
Let's keep it up.
And then we get one more solid round here. Yeah, he's weak to stone. We'll do Agate. And he's dead.
Get him, Nia.
We'll do Admin. Because she hasn't been used yet. And then we use Corbin, because Corbin go burn. Corbin, my boy. Smack him. Alrighty, he's down. Very nice. I also need to eat my food. But this is not the time. This is not the time to be eating during cutscenes.
I'm meant to be a driver now. I have a blade of my own. But I couldn't do anything. Fan.
Now the second time
Nothing's
that Rex is suffering from
I'm just as weak
from
as I've always
loss.
been. Jin, what happened to make you like this?
What is that? Dad! Orion Army! So many of them! What?
No! Shit! Who gave that damn order?
At this rate, I don't think there's any stopping them.
How so?
They think more Ardain attacked them illegally, with no declaration of war.
This is bad. If someone doesn't explain what's really going on...
But there's no time for that.
So what? We just give up?
Heavy cannons. That's Uriah's main weapon.
Here too. More Ardain also readying artillery.
I don't care if we're not going to make it in time. We need to get to Uriah.
Right.
Wait!
We did it, guys. Chapter. Okay. Let me catch up. You know what? Let me catch up with you guys really quick because that's gonna bring me into a bunch more cutscenes. Because as chapters be. But I wanted to address what you guys are saying. Because Tessa says that even without the context of Torna, it scene has a lot of weight, which I agree. I 100% agree. That's the thing, is like, I'm not saying that it doesn't mean anything unless you've seen Torna or played Torna. I'm just saying that it means more. Like, it's kind of a, like, I didn't think I needed to clarify type of thing, but if I do, then I will. Because it peeks into Jin's mind and his trauma, even with what he said as he stabbed through the crystal, makes you think who really is the bad guy. And, like, I absolutely agree with that. And that's the thing, is that, like, if you play Torna, you just know more about it. And so for me, it held more weight because I had already spent, like, 30 plus hours getting to know Hayes versus, like, depends on how long you play at this point, but, like 2 hours or something that, no, she goes with you through left area, but you don't get to use her in your party is the thing. So it's not a solid answer, but you know what I mean, where it's like, there was significantly less time with Fan Lenore than there was with Hayes. So I had, like, a lot of time to develop personal attachments to her and to Jin. So that's why I say that. I'm not saying that it doesn't have weight without context. It's just that it has more, that's all. But also I wanted to talk about what Taxi was saying, so I know he's deeper than that, but I've seen the trauma-based character growth so much that it's gotten kind of stale, and I call it character growth because of how he was in Torna. I agree with, character growth because of how he was in Torna. I agree with that. Here's the thing. So I'm gonna pull my writer card for a brief moment. As a writer, as a person who has successfully published two books. I have enough credential to talk about writing. I'm not gonna say I'm the I'm a super successful writer and that I'm the greatest writer in the world. None of that. But I have written and published before, and I do actively write and work on a series. So here's the thing about trauma from the writers table over here. Trauma happens to every single person. So if you have issues with a character experiencing trauma and the character growth through trauma, that's every character ever. Like, it's just, the thing is that trauma looks different for different people. And there's stuff I want to talk about later on, but it's stuff from later on in the game, so I won't, because we don't have the lore of those characters yet. But even characters who are like happy-go-lucky still experience some form of trauma. Everyone in life experiences trauma. I've experienced trauma, you've experienced trauma, the guy down the street has experienced trauma, John Xenoblade has experienced trauma, everyone does. And so the thing that you're thinking of is the processing of trauma, because people process it in different ways. It occurs to everybody, but how they process it, it's different. The expression is something along the lines of, like, there's an allegory that's used. It's like, oh shoot, I'm gonna butcher it, but it pretty much mentions that, like, I'm totally butchering it, but there's, like, diamonds, are formed under pressure, whereas pressure can destroy other things. Some things, like eggs, get hard when you boil them, but potatoes get soft when you boil them. The same thing can occur to two different people and have two different reactions. Use the egg and the potato is a better example. You stick an egg in boiling water and you stick a potato in boiling water, one of them gets soft and one of them gets hard. They react differently to the same thing happening to them. So somebody else could experience the trauma that Jin experiences and process it differently. The issue that I believe you find with the character is the coping mechanism, the fact that because of the trauma that he experienced, he now wishes for oblivion. And that does happen with a lot of characters, just throughout media, where I refer to it as the redeemable antagonist, because don't do that. The redeemable antagonist is one whose motive you understand, whose grief you understand, who you believe is capable of working through it. Jin, I believe, is a redeemable antagonist. Like, whether or not he gets redeemed, we don't know yet. We're only in chapter 5. But he is a character who, shoot, my train of thought! Redeemable villains, right. So, whether or not he gets redeemed, that's not what a redeemable villain is. There's a difference between redeemable villains and villains who get redeemed, but the qualities of being redeemable. Do we understand his grief? Yes, we do. He lost his significant other, with the heavy implication that he had that him and Laura shared romantic feelings. He lost somebody incredibly important to him, and one of the reasons why he lost her was because nobody was there to help him. That's what he said to Mithra. That's what he was implying, is like, you weren't there because like, pretty much what he said was, Laura only died because you went to sleep. Laura might still have died regardless, but from Jin's perspective, from what we see in this scene, he lost his significant other because the most powerful person in the world, who was his ally, decided to stop helping. Because she gave up. And because she decided to give up, now he has to suffer and bear the weight of that consequence. So we understand where his grief comes from. He lost someone very important to him, and nobody was there for him when he needed help. And more stuff that we have not learned yet, so we will not talk on that further. But we understand his grief, and I believe that he is, again, whether or not he does get redeemed, he is capable of redemption because he desires oblivion because of his anguish. So if you can cure his anguish in some way, then you can fix him. Whereas on the other hand, an irredeemable villain would be one like Malos, where Malos seeks oblivion because he believes that he's created to do that. He believes that his divine purpose from the architect himself is to destroy, and so you can't really interfere with that motive. We understand the motive. It's not that he's like, oh, yippee, I love killing. It's that he just he is wired to do it. He believes that that is his purpose. And whereas Jin doesn't believe his purpose is to destroy the world, he believed that his purpose was to be with Laura. And so you know, him losing that, it gives him something that you can relate to, because most people have experienced love, and a lot of people have experienced loss. And I'm not even talking about through like death. Like this could be things like breakups or falling outs with your friends, like things like that. Like a lot of people have experienced loss, and so we understand what loss feels like, which is why I consider him to be like the redeemable type, whereas Malos is the irredeemable type. It happens in like tons of media. It's most media. Personally, I think that every good piece of media has at least one redeemable and one irredeemable villain. I think the combination of them is very good. I think Xenoblade 2 does it really well. They do a good job at giving you villains that you hate and villains that you mourn. I think 3 does a good job with that as well. And with 1, I was pretty peeved at most of the villains in 1. I'm trying to remember if you could consider some of them redeemable. But like, here's the thing: the villains in 1 that are redeemable, it's not that they were villains, it's that they were victims. Like, you know, people like Gato. It is, because again, it is okay for us to talk about 1 because we've already played through it. But like characters like Gato, enemies that you have like fought, where you find out that they were a victim of circumstance. Those are clearly redeemable, but I'm thinking more like, did I ever really see redemption for Zanza? Not really. Did I really see redemption for Dixon? Not really. It's too bad Jin doesn't get a full arc. I know, it will, like, again, there's more that happens that we won't talk about, so we won't talk about anything that we haven't played yet. We're only up to chapter 5. Like, I do think that he gets a full arc in a little bit of an unconventional way. Not like what you would expect for a character arc, but I do believe that he does have a character arc. I do believe that he reaches completion. The hero too, I want to die because of that loss, and as I wanted to vanish once too, that kind of character hits a wound that's never fully healed. Yeah, so okay, so I think a completely valid I don't know if criticism is the right word, but a valid, I'll use the word criticism because I can't think of a better word, but you know what I mean, is like, oh, this hits too close to home and it makes me uncomfortable. I'm like that. It's why I don't like Pyra. I have experiences in my life that are brought up and brought painful memories are brought back by the sexualization of women. And so when I see women that are horribly sexualized, when I see overt fan service in media, and when I see fans treat female characters with obscenity, it hits really close to home for me. And it makes me really uncomfortable. It's why I can't watch any media that has like joking or not joking, but anything about like sexual assault. Like I can't watch anything like that. It brings up things that I don't want to think about. And so that I think is very valid, where it's like Jin, I think suicidal's also not the right word for him. Because he's not like how do I describe it? It's not that he is suicidal, it's that he wants everything. He pretty much just wants to kill God. He wants vengeance. He doesn't want suicide, like he wants vengeance because he he experienced a grief and a loss that he feels that he has been wronged. And that's something that he brings up a lot, is that he believes that he has been wronged, that the world has done him dirty, and that the architect has done him dirty by allowing all of this to be so. And so what he seeks is to destroy the architect, and in doing so, it will result in destroying all rest. He doesn't really care what happens to get to that point. Because obviously, like, if he just wanted it to end, he would just, you know, find a way to focus on that. But the thing is, he still has an objective. He still has a motive. He has drive. Apathy, yeah, I think apathy, actually, no, I don't know. Because I was gonna agree, but, like, apathy towards towards all rest. I would say apathy towards all rest, but the thing is, I think he's very passionate about justice. Because again, it's like the way that he talks is that, like, you can see how badly he's hurt because he's angry. He's angry because he's been hurt and he's trying to take that anger out. And so I would say apathy towards whether or not people, like, live or die. Like, he's willing to kill for his cause. That's not something he used to necessarily do. Like, he's willing to fight. He doesn't care about his previous morals. We're an hour and 30 minutes of movie and taking a quick break. I can see why he's an insult. Are you enjoying it? Are you having fun? Owl is watching Phantom of the Opera for the first time. I hope you're having a great time. Gihan loves that movie so much. I beat this chapter and I'm taking a little yapping break because I wanted to address the chat first before it goes into a bunch more cutscenes. And I am getting really into some character depth right now. I'm having so much fun. I'm so glad. I love that movie. I like Gerard Butler. But yeah, so I'm talking about my hot boys. My hot boys. But yeah, so I would say apathy towards whether or not people live or die, and towards his own moral code of, you know, he doesn't like to fight and things like that. He's he has more apathy towards that, but I don't think he has, like, apathy in general. I would say it's a very specific, it's towards that, because other than that, he's very passionate about his anger and his grief. And I would say that he cares a lot about his cause, and that's why he's lashing out like this. I heard there's a 30+ minute cutscene in Xenoblade. I don't know the exact numbers, but there are a lot of really long cutscenes in Xenoblade, and that's one of the things I like about it. Is that I love to just, like, watch. It's like we're just watching a movie, because the story is so good, and I love it when it's like 30 minutes of just fight scenes and people are dying and it's all dramatic. It's crazy. I haven't seen Phantom, which is kind of unexpected in my case. I don't think it's unexpected for you, Laura, because you are similar to Owl in which you have never seen any movie ever. The two of you have never seen anything. I wouldn't count him as reading, but I don't know how much I can talk about. Yes, please do not, to re-emphasize, please do not mention anything past chapter 5 of Xenoblade 2. Don't mention anything from 3, don't mention anything past chapter 5 of 2. I'm towing a line right now by being vague, but I'm leaving it at there is more stuff that at this point we don't know yet. I'm only referencing what we know from Torna and what we've seen in the first, you know, half of this game. I swear that 1 and 3 altogether was like 2 hours. Yeah, the end of chapter 5, in Xenoblade 3, goes on for a long time with very minimal. There's like little tiny bits of player moment, but it's pretty much just walk forward and click this button. I'm a cinema fan. I love watching movies, but not what Blue recognizes. You've never seen Avatar, The Last Airbender TV show. And you're my age. You're not a cinema fan. Not a cinema fan. Which Phantom of the Opera? He's watching the 2004 one with Gerard Butler. I watched the How to Train Your Dragon movies at least 20 times. Well, that's Gerard Butler too! These games are absolutely amazing for the story, just a long story. Yeah, it's the story is very rich. But you definitely have to, because I know there are some people who don't like, story-heavy games. Like, there are people who get mad at Clair Obscur because there's so many cutscenes. Go play FIFA then, dude. Go play COD or something, bro. Like, these games are meant to be, it's like, oh, I'm not watching a movie, I'm playing a game. It's supposed to be this immersive experience where it is like a movie, but you are also in control of the characters. Like, I love story games. The 30-minute one on my Switch. Oh, I almost went to sleep during my first playthrough. Yeah, whenever I watch, Lore play Xenoblade, his controller will, like, disconnect after, like, 5 minutes or something, so he has to sit there and, like, finger the joystick to prevent his controller, because it happens so many times. He'll be in a cutscene, and then it'll just freeze, and it'll be like, press the bumpers to connect the controller. Owl hasn't seen what? Owl has not seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, the show. The animated Nickelodeon show. I have to keep clarifying further. And we made him watch the first couple. But also, welcome in, Samuel. I hope you're having a great day. I'm yapping.
King Calamity 1002 just followed.
I still don't know where that second boy comes from. But thank you so much for the follow, King Calamity. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. This game alone is my favorite of all of them. The tutorials are so bad. Yeah, the tutorials... Look, there's nothing quite like the impeccable experience of having a tutorial in a final boss fight. I've been around... Yeah, I know of you. I think we've talked before. Because I know you're always doing collabs with them and stuff. Look back to it. Okay, enjoy your movie. Enjoy your movie. I didn't have cable as a kid, and I've seen it. Because Owl is the same age as me, I think, and I grew up on Avatar, so I'm like, I don't know how he went his entire life without seeing it, but we made him watch the first couple episodes, and I was sitting there kicking my feet, eating it up. It's as good as it's always been. It does hold up very well. I did recently rewatch it a couple years ago. Like, start to finish, and I was like, yeah, this is still as good as I remember it being. We're both regal and blue, and you know what? We know ball. We know ball. That's what's up. Also, I've been sitting here with a bowl of pot roast that is, losing heat quickly. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the cuts, I'm gonna hit okay. We're gonna save the game one more time here. And I'm gonna run the cutscenes, and I'm gonna mute my microphone so you don't hear me eating. And we're gonna enjoy some cutscenes for a little bit here, okay? So bear with me. You know, it's hard. I'm not gonna mute my microphone until Jin's not on the screen anymore, brother. Eat and watch. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Because normally I would take a break. But there's tons of cutscenes.
How much? The core you took was worth?
Old Gort.
I stole it from the castle. 3 years it took me to get it. And now...
Please! She's barely 10 years old!
Silence! Stay out of it! If you die, it'll be as good as new. You brought this on yourself.
He's so hot. He's so hot. I don't care. I don't care, man.
From now on, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe. Always.
I'm being silenced! I'm being silenced! It's okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back, but I'm, sitting in the yellow right now. Refresh if needed. I am back. Let me run a speed. I'm gonna run a speed test real quick. I swear to God. I swapped to a new ISP, and this is still happening to me. What's my upload? Oh boy! My Well, I think I've hit a new record, guys. I don't know if anyone can hear me right now. My upload speed is 0.13. I don't know if you guys can even hear me if my upload speed is 0.13, but I'm sitting at the proper amount of, my bitrate is 5,000, it's doing fine. That was, quite frankly, terrible timing for a crash. I do absolutely agree. I don't know if anyone could even hear me. And now it says ads are running. It says my download speed is 65 and my upload speed is 0.1. Yeah, how can we hear you? I'm like, surely that can't be right. 0.13 is, like, nothing would be happening. But I'm still sitting at, like, 5,000 kbps, so it should be fine. Oh my god. It's at 0.01! No! I have to send a screenshot of this to Gihan. Did he start uploading, like, a movie or something? I'm gonna send him this. I don't know where he is, but he was messaging the chat earlier. I don't know why I thought a picture would send. Oh, there we go. Can you see, Lore, can you see me at all, or can you only hear me? I see and here? Okay, okay. 2 more minutes of ads. Dude, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a BRB since ads are running. BRB since ads run, I go eat. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna give this a second to chill out. I'll be right back. Okay, it says you're back. Are you guys back? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Can you... Well, you can't hear the screen because it's paused. But, are we good? I'm so sorry that that happened. I don't... Okay. This was an issue, and so I swapped to a different ISP that was promised to be more consistent. I'm gonna run one more speed test. Let's see if I have... I went down to 0.05. Let's see if it'll pick back up here. Yes, ma'am? Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm running a quick speed test. It looks like we're fine. Oh, never mind. Because my download was back up to like 100, so I was like, that's promising. But my upload is still completely non-existent. I don't know. I'm streaming and you guys can see me and hear me, and I'm sitting at 5,000 kbps. So it says my upload speed is 0.05. That must just be not true, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and resume the cutscene. And then when Jin isn't there anymore, I'm gonna mute and eat some more. I took a couple bites, but that ad break wasn't as long as I realized. Okay, we're resuming the cutscene. I'm so sorry that happened. That was devastating for me.
Jin, I swear I'll make your dream come true. So stop putting yourself at risk.
There's still time.
Is that part of your dream, too? What are we, in the end?
Lovers?
This hunger I feel, this thirst, is it really my own? Or is it someone else's? Sometimes I can't tell. Tell me, Jin, are you really here? I don't know where I really am.
You're starting to sound like a human.
Oh, yeah?
Perhaps we're not so different after all. Humans and blades.
Poor Owl missed his, thick thigh Malos. Okay, now I'm muting my microphone so I can eat and you don't have to hear me. But I'm gonna let the cutscene run.
What's the deal with this ceasefire?
A tribunal, it looks like. Praetor on Malthus is here in person. And who's going to argue with the Praetor?
Does he have any clue how many men we lost? If those Ardanians get away with this, architect, damn it.
Quit your grumbling, mate. All this is way beyond our pay grade.
You got that right. We're all just faceless cannon fodder to the bigwigs. CO says jump, we jump.
Okay. Alright, okay. That was less cutscene than I thought it was. I did not get to finish my pot roast. But that's okay. I ate a good bit of it. Faceless cannon fodder to more than just them. Yeah, you're faceless cannon. Don't worry, you're not faceless cannon fodder to the bigwigs. You're also the faceless cannon fodder to me.
Yeah,
Wow, thank you, Mithra. Okie dokie, we're gonna swap Mr. Von Genbu back in. We no longer need emergency Nia. Guess what? Is it EP time, Jane? I haven't heard much from you today. I thought maybe you already went to bed. My pretty boy, stabbed the pretty girl and killed her, even though she looked like his wife. And then, he started having oofy ouchies, and so he left. Massive Melee Mithra skin, yeah, I like the Massive Melee Mithra skin for one thing. I like the black. I think it's cool. Like I'm not like the world's biggest fan of the black, but I do think it's cool. But I mentioned briefly earlier that like I have a lot of issues with sexualized women in media for personal traumatic reasons, and so if you give me a chance to censor a half-naked woman, I'm taking you up on it. I'm taking you up on it immediately. Because for one thing, I also find it more creative, is the thing. Because, like, a lot of the time, it's, like, putting a woman in a skimpy outfit is the easier thing to do. So, to make a female character that is fully clothed, that's more clothing to design, right? Like,
when did it get so late?
Let me
Don't
compare,
worry.
like,
I'll protect you from the scary
that's
dark.
not the menu button. If I compare Morag to Mithra, right? Like, if we look at Mithra, it's like, this is a cool design. I'm not gonna deny, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's a bad design. But when you look at Morag, like, there's more bells and whistles. There's more design that was designed, just quantity-wise. And that's harder to do. And so I find it more impressive. I also find, like, I find Morag more attractive than Mithra because she doesn't need to show any skin to be, like, the coolest, most aura farming person in the room. But, like, I find this outfit, like, a lot more creative, like, a lot more creatively motivated. There's influences that are pulled from traditional military uniforms. She's got, like, a shako on. Like, very interesting, like, the use of armor, the whole- I wish I could kind of just pull up, like, the whole thing, but you get the point. Whereas this, it's like, the parts that are there are cool, but imagine, like, what you could do if you gave her pants. Imagine what cool designs you could do with the pants. Like, you know, it's like there's so much more. Like, there's nothing on the back. Like, if you look at the Massive Melee Mithra, anything that's black was skin. She's just wearing a bodysuit underneath it. It's like, that was all open skin, and open skin means no design. And I love design, and so even just something like this, even just the solid black, I'm like, I don't know, it's more interesting visually to me than just skin. But the main reason is because I have a lot of unpleasant... Where am I going? I thought I was going... Oh, I gotta go around the corner. What if I... what if I give him the throne? I'm the Praetor now. Look at me, I'm the Praetor. I'm Praetor of Malthus. Oh, look at me. I'm gonna go steal a bunch of core crystals and then summon them and they're gonna blow up the world. And then I'm gonna be the driver of the evil one. Because I'm Praetor of Malthus. That was my Malthus impression. Do you guys like it? But also, the Massive Melee Mithra aux core is just really solid. It's just it's very good. More partial, Nia's my favorite. I love Nia. Because again, the same thing is like, Nia's outfit is like, she shows like no skin. Bridget and I will proceed to the summit. Yep, okay, we don't get to go because we're not nation leaders. But the first time I played this, I didn't care for Nia's jumpsuit because it was so yellow. It's so very yellow and puffy. But it really grew on me. I think it's really charming. I love the hood. I love her personality. Like, for me, Morag has, like, so much aura, but Nia has so much personality. 10 out of 10. Oh, whoa, Malthus was here for a second ago. You just missed him. Oh, dang, I missed it. Oh man, I guess I gotta leave the room again. I wonder if he'll show back up. Nia's adorable. I think Nia is a cutie patootie. I love her personality. Yeah, she's a little angry kitty. It is just cute. I also think that she acts very age appropriate because she is a teenager, and I think she acts like a teenager. Where she like the attitude she has is very fitting of a teenager.
My deepest thanks to you for
Okay,
agreeing
I'm muting and
to
eating
this
more
ceasefire.
eating more pot roast. Hang
Queen
on.
Rakura, Emperor Nile.
As I recall from the Assyrian treaty of 350 years ago, the Praetorium was to refrain from intervention in times of war. And yet here you are intervening. But I trust you have a suitable justification, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But first, to ensure impartiality in these negotiations, may I present Nira, acting chairman of the Argentum Trade Guild. Furthermore, representing the Tantalese, His Highness the Crown Prince Ozikairis Brunev Tantal will also be attending.
The Crown Prince? The prodigal Prince of Tantal.
And they're talking with someone who's just monologuing. I was like, yeah, he was just outside on the throne. How did he get in there so fast? How did he do that, guys?
What a spectacle! Seems the Praetor has as much clout around here as ever.
Could we not just take them out here and now?
Good point. All the principal nations' heads gathered here? It'd make things easy later.
The way to the World Tree must first be opened. Wiping out mankind is the easy part. We could manage
Alright,
that ourselves.
I have consumed my pot roast.
Even so.
That isn't our only goal, remember? We must wait for the stage to be set.
Is Jin serious about this?
Yeah. I've been wondering that myself.
Oh, he's serious. He always is. He will annihilate mankind, and then he will kill the architect.
Honestly, if your man wouldn't kill God if something
Now,
happened to you, is he
it
even your man?
seems Morardain has been accused of a unilateral breach of treaty in this matter. Emperor Nile, I open the floor to you. Is there anything you wish to say?
While we are still conducting investigations into the cause, it cannot be denied that weaponry belonging to our forces was discharged against Uriah. Regardless of any possible reason and circumstance, we are prepared to offer recompense for this grave offence.
So you want to settle this with money?
We will provide any compensation deemed necessary.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding. To my ears, it sounds almost as if you mean to imply that the blame for these offences does not lie with your Majesty at all.
We are investigating. I ask that we not draw any hasty conclusions.
What need is there for investigation? I believe a cause has already been established. There are witnesses.
And that would be?
Lock in Zeke.
What a preposterous
Prince
notion.
Ozikairis.
The people you speak of are merely a terrorist group. How could they possibly command that measure of...
It's the truth. I, Ozikairis, swear this in the name of King Eulogimenus Tantal.
Can confirm ex-chairman Banner give these people some kind of supplies. Military supplies, methinks, and in great number. Yes.
I want to voice a Nalpan so badly.
What if I were to tell you that the Aegis
Military
Malus,
supplies, methinks.
who raised the world 5 centuries ago, was involved.
Ridiculous. Everyone knows he disappeared in a blaze of flame.
He's very much alive, believe me. That arsehole, I mean, the Aegis, has confronted us in person. And if my word is not enough for you...
They kept Mithra outside so that way she could make a dramatic entrance. They're like, alright, you wait here.
A blade? But that core crystal...
This is another Aegis, named Mithra. Your Highness has heard of her, surely?
So the rumors that reached us were true. Who is its driver?
If you knew that, I dare say your surprise would be even greater. But that is not the matter we are here to discuss, Your Highness. This is a dire situation.
Wouldn't trust her inside, she might blast. No, we learned our lesson. She will only blast outside. I tried once and it didn't work.
Mithra's been in there.
I built up a level 4 and then I tried to
time,
use
though.
it and then it just went back down to a 3.
They're dealing with the leaders of
And she was
all
like, not now,
nations.
Rex! I was like, I'm
It's not like
sorry.
there's anything you or me can do to help.
I've noticed something about Malos. He's an Aegis, but you wouldn't know it from how he's fighting. I'm pretty sure he's damaged in some way.
You mean he can't use the full extent of his powers?
The wounds I dealt in our battle long ago may not be completely healed. His end goal is Elysium. He wants to go back to the place he was born. There he can heal until his powers have recovered. If Malos is allowed to restore himself,
The horrors of 5 centuries past will return.
or worse still, Malos's goal is simple. He means to destroy humanity in its entirety.
Why would anyone desire that?
Perhaps he doesn't even need a reason. It seems to be a deep-seated drive. An instinct. As natural as breathing.
All of this is my responsibility.
Praetor Amalthus? Whatever do you mean?
It was none other than I who awakened Malos and unleashed him upon the world.
So, Your Eminence, the rumor that you were once Malos's driver is...
I never intended to obscure the truth. It is writ plain for all to see in history books. I was a fool. It was to prevent such foolishness that all passage to the World Tree was forbidden after the Aegis War. However, it has become apparent that the laws of men do not apply to Malos. The time may have come to lift that restriction. I appreciate this.
Don't think you've earned my trust. But since Rex is going to Elysium, their paths are bound to cross. That's all.
I'm surprised. You seem so devoted to the boy.
It's for both our sakes. But you, Amalthus, who is it that you're living for?
Am I able to leave the chair? Why would I ever want to get out of the chair? This chair's comfy. Fun fact, I do actually have a toggle. I when I rigged this model, I included a toggle to toggle off the chair in case I needed to do any sort of, like, I don't know. Like, I was like, just in case I need to turn it off for, like, any sort of recording purposes for you know, whatever. And the thing is, it's not keyed. So it's like, I could key it and then remove it. But then I would just be sitting on nothing is the thing. Is it like, it doesn't move my VTuber, it just gets rid of the chair. But I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. Hello, hello. It's meant to be happening in Seaworth Plaza right outside the sanctum. You'd be going right, chum. It'd be wrong for me not to. Seaworth Plaza not very far away. Okay. Well, we don't have more rag. So, you know, Nia, get in there. Get in there, Nia. How do I jump? B. I'm playing too much Pokopia. I keep trying to do right bumper to jump. Because B is sprint. Oh, I hiccuped. Yay, we ran 30 feet into another cutscene! Poor Hayes.
I guess they did call her a goddess. The state funeral makes sense. Shouldn't you be with him?
He's a boy. Best not to bother them at times like this.
I expected you to be more clingy. You really are different from her.
Actually, letting him be was more her idea than mine.
Really? Pirates? Get out. So wait, you're saying you want to go be clingy or what?
I'll burn you.
I kid. Sheesh. It's weird though.
What is?
I mean, don't you think it's odd? Normally, if a blade or its driver dies, it'll just go back to being a core crystal. So why is Fan just dead?
I did wonder the same thing. There's only one way I know for a dead blade to keep its physical form. Remember Minoth? I mean Cole. He was a flesh eater.
Yeah.
But Fan wasn't a flesh eater. I can say that for sure.
What's that?
That's the shape of Fan's core crystal. Well, how it used to be.
But now it's a triangle.
Rex and I are quite a unique case, but this is different still.
How is it different?
If a blade shares its core with another, its shape changes in a uniform fashion. In our case, the center part went to Rex, and the outer part to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a rule.
But Fans isn't like that.
Exactly. It looks more like someone stole her core, doesn't it?
Ah, Fan. Spoke volumes as to just how much Fan was loved by her people. The goddess of Intel won't be an easy position to replace. What are you gonna do from here on out? If we're gonna reach the World Tree, we need the Praetor's help, but... There you are! Praetor Malthus wishes to speak with you! He's waiting in the audience chamber. He's sitting on the throne. He's talking. Don't worry about it. Perfect timing then. Maybe we'll start about the World Tree. I'm afraid I cannot say. No, only one way to find out. Onwards! Yippee! We need more rag back. Can I do it? Why am I going on foot? Well, Let me fast travel 30 feet forward.
Let's
Right.
get going.
We respect the landscaping. We're not gonna run across the grass. That would be rude. That would be rude of us to do. And we are not rude. We are very polite. You get so much lore out of being an indole. There's no wild areas with monsters running about. Just lore. Whoa, it's like a DNA. Double helix.
My apologies. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not really. What were you doing?
I was cleansing the core crystals. It markedly increases their resonance success rate. Bonding with a crystal carries certain risks, you understand.
I know.
When I became the driver of an Aegis, this power was awakened in me.
So, I might be able to do it too?
Who knows? Different people are cut out for different things.
Right, yeah.
Now then, my work is done for the day. Come with me.
A special envoy? To Tantal? Me?
Correct. Behold. As a salvager, I imagine you are already aware, but this is Allrest, the world we currently inhabit.
The
We make our
concept
home
of
on
showing
Titan,
somebody a
moving in
world
circles
map of
around
your
the world
planet
tree.
and being like,
And here,
yeah, you
lies the
probably
great
know
void.
this, but this is the world that we live in. It's like, yeah, no, I got that.
Came into being
Not even
500
because I'm a
years ago,
salvager, just because I'm
but did
alive.
not exist prior to that.
So I've heard. It's in our way anyway. It stopped us reaching the world tree.
The Great Void is carved from the Cloud Sea by a monstrous beast known as Ophion.
Wait, you mean that thing?
To be precise, it is an artifice, a servant of the Aegis.
Of Mithra?
So that thing is Mithra's.
And this is no, it's like, somebody shows you a map of the United States. It's like, this is a map of the United States. Yeah, no, I got that. I figured that part out.
This means someone must have revived it.
Correct.
And you're saying that someone was Zeke's home country, Tantal?
Yes. They gave Ophion one directive: to ensure that none approach the World Tree. They sought to prevent a repeat of the horrors of the Aegis War, so an obstacle was created, the Great Void.
How did they manage a feat like that?
As I've said, mankind is regressing. Only one artifact
Gets to
remains
Zeke and
that
he
can
still
rescind
just has so
Ophion's
many
aura,
belts.
and it lies in Tantal.
It's called the Omega Theta, and it's guarded by the royal family. I'll take you to it.
I've prepared your envoy documents already. Your quest is to set foot in Elysium, correct? Malus and his ilk will surely seek the Omega Theta for themselves. I would ask you to reach Elysium before they do, and inform me of what you find there. do it as a favor for a once foolish old man, and so that people may have a future in this dying world.
You're gonna be guiding us to Tantal, right? Sure am, but let's head back to our chambers before we talk about it. This isn't exactly the place for discussing stuff. Back to our room, get it. We gotta go to the bedroom with Zeke to talk about... Excuse me, sir, you're in my chair. You're in my chair. You're in my chair, sir. Please, please evacuate. Guards! Guards, apprehend this man. He's in my chair. Guards! Why aren't you listening to me, guards? Guards, this man is in my chair. Hector, do something. Do something, Hector. No! They've usurped my throne. I can't believe this. Why am I running and not fast traveling again? We have learned maybe nothing. Maybe possibly, maybe not learn one thing. Where am I going? This way. I gotta go back to bed with Zeke so we can talk about him coming with me. Yes. Rest.
We can reach Tantal by ship, but once we're there, we'll need to do a spot of walking.
So we're traveling with Shell, dear. Never thought I'd see the day.
I think you'll find I make a fantastic ally.
Look at all those belts.
Luck of Zeke not so great. Bet we shipwrecked by tomorrow.
Cheeky furball.
We're all gonna die.
Hey, Zeke. You said before that Torna concerned you too. What did you mean by that?
What? Oh, yeah, that. I don't know about those clans, but Torna, the country that fell 500 years ago, they were the ancestors of us Tantalese. The people of Tantal are descended from Adam, the hero of Torna who escaped its destruction.
So, after Pyra fell asleep, Adam escaped to Tantal?
That's right.
That is the first I've heard of it. I have studied much history, but this story never featured. Most peculiar.
We're humble. Don't really like to brag about it. The only real trace left is in this here sigil of the royal family.
So why did you awaken Hayes?
Because her power was of great use to me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary in driving them back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any others? Blades, that is.
Driver though I may be, I am no fighter. Besides, I find the warrior monks here so reliable. They get the job done.
If you say so. I wonder, do you know why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Jin was a blade of Torna once. Loyalty or nostalgia? Who can say? Perhaps both.
Is that really all there is to it?
You don't think so?
I don't know much about what happened while I slept. There are no written records, either. All we have is stories passed down.
And you think that is insufficient? History is a murky thing. Only those present can truly know what took place.
But weren't you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
I guess we'll find out if we go to Tantal.
All right. Can we make it a leisurely walk? I guess. Why? It's been yonks since I last went home to Tantal. I'm thinking of Indal as my home so long now. It feels weird to leave. I want to enjoy my last moments here. You can be shockingly sentimental sometimes. I know, shocking, isn't it? Shut up, you two. I'm gonna take some Indoline presents for the folks you haven't seen in a while. I don't know why I struggled so much with that sentence. Okay, alright. So we are in a good position right now. Where am I? Because I pretty much wanted to get us set up to go to Tantal, and then we would start stream next week going to Tantal. I hiccuped. Please ignore me. Ignore the hiccups. So... I do believe there's one more thing, though, and that thing will, also be a next week thing. So we won't go to Tantal straight away. Because we're missing somebody.
Tensions seem high.
From what I gather, it seems an official summit is to be held between Morardain and Uriah.
A summit? You mean about the recent penship? But I thought...
Didn't Praetor Amalthus get him to stop and sort it all out?
Perhaps there are some discussions they would prefer Indol not to be privy to.
Besides, Uriah doesn't like to associate too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will. Got to keep up appearances, you know?
Acquiescing? You what?
Like letting him tell them what's what.
For such a spanner, you sure use some big words. How come?
Stop calling me that! Buzz off, kitty no-mates! Anyway, this summit would explain why Morag isn't around.
Indeed. She has much to attend to.
He's so silly.
Shared sovereignty over Gormott.
Yes. I don't think anything less will be sufficient to placate them.
The Senate would never approve it.
I can overrule them by decree. Of course, I would need to secure Senator Roderick's cooperation.
Imperial decree? If it's come to that, well, then I cannot dissent. I cannot help but admire your courage, Your Majesty.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira.
Sorry for intrude. Is emergency, so Nira take liberty of drop by unannounced.
You certainly look troubled, Chairman. So, what is this emergency you speak of?
Well...
What is the emergency? What happened? We'll never know. There's a quest here from Sniffy Fee. He's sniffing me. Sniffy should not sniff friends before you even say hello. Sniffy have very good nose, never make any mistake with smell before. And nose of Sniffy say Sniffy should open new shop in Temperantia. It's pretty neat, but nobody have shop there yet, so Sniffy not know of good travel route. Sniffy think nose alone probably not enough to keep fellow merchants safe, so was sniffing around to find a strong person to use as bodyguard. Sniffy sniff 100 people, and you smell strongest out of all 100. Please, friend, help Sniffy set up shop in Temperantia. Dromark is chasing a butterfly. It'll be fine as long as Zeke looks out for us with his eye of shining justice. Look at that dude, he's got like a little soul patch. Love that guy. Not gonna set it as active yet. Because we've got a little bit more, yep. Another cutscene to get through.
So, we can make our way to Tantal from here. I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting for us.
Hey, Shalad.
What?
Are we really gonna just leave Morag behind?
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, her schedule is filled with official duties right now.
For sure. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know, since we came all this way together.
I guess I know how you feel, chum. Huh? Speak of the devil?
Queen. Can't believe Del Toro's missing out on all this. We're getting so much Brigid.
Banner's going for the summit.
On top of everything, an assassination attempt?
If blood gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for business, after all. I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why, that little? I was wondering where he'd slunk off to. What a sneaky git.
It seems acting chairman Nira wishes to take care of this incident covertly, to avoid it reflecting badly upon the guild.
So you came to us?
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse, Bridget and I will do what we can alone.
Ah, come off it, lady. You wouldn't even think of dragging us into this, if you thought you could handle it on your own.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no telling what he might be plotting.
According to acting chairman Nira, several giant weapons were being built at the factory where we last saw him. And one of them is currently unaccounted for.
Giant weapons.
Got it. Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
Thank you. It will be easier to focus on my duties knowing you are on the case. Good luck.
Leave it to us.
I've done one fight this whole stream, by the way. Yeah, quest. Granted, I had to do that fight a couple of times, but it was only did one fight. Alright. Now we are in a good spot. We still don't have Morag back though, RIP. But we can save the Game and wrap up at 7:50, but that's a really good stop point, so we'll stop a couple minutes early. I don't know if I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna see who's on, but I'm not really planning on raiding. But let me swap you over. I don't like that I have to turn my mouse on by clicking on it. Let me grab that. Come over here. Let me take a quick little peek to see if anybody that I know is on. Everybody's playing Mecha Chameleon. Everyone's playing Mecha Chameleon. Nobody has invited me to play Mecha Chameleon. Just is playing ZA. I think I'm gonna just dip. Cause I wanna go wash my face. Quite frankly, I wanna shower. And I have a piece of cake in the fridge that I've been thinking about for the last couple of days. So I'm gonna go eat my cake. I'm gonna go have my cake and I'm gonna go eat it too. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. But RIP that stream crash. That was not cool. That was not fun. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let me drop my Discord if you guys are new here. There's my... There we go. Okay, that took a hot second. And there's my socials. I will post all of my updates there on if, you know, things get canceled and whatnot. Because sometimes things happen. But I plan to stream Monday. Like I said, I'm planning on streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 p.m. like my regular time. It's just that sometimes things might be getting canceled. That, you know, I'm going through some stuff and sometimes I kind of lose my drive to be alive, a person. But I'm planning to stream 4 times a week, my usual time. We should be good from here on out. But you guys have a wonderful evening. I will see you all on Monday. Also, if you are new here, you should check out my webcomic. These pins are taking forever. It's my webcomic, Crown of the Alchemist. It is based on my books that you could buy right there and right there. Anyways, that's enough self-promoing. You don't need to know anything more about me. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Make good choices or don't. I'm not the boss of you, and I'll see you all on Monday.